Mm-mm-mm. Ugh. Ugh. Mm-mm. Ugh. Ugh.
Hello, husband.
Hey,
Hello.
hello.
Would you mind driving for a minute while I think? Wait,
Alright.
what? Oh, there it is. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. You want me to drive to Mirror Park?
Whatever works. You can
I'm
just
asking.
drive around. You want to check on anything?
Okay. Need to blow your mind. Emphasize. She's a killer. God damn it. Bro. Monka S? It's not really Monka. I had a can of soda that was like not opened yet at my feet, and I'm wearing socks today, and I accidentally put my foot down, and it hit the can and tipped it over. And I was like, oh, I forgot that was there. What kind of soda? Dr. Pepper. Bruh, if you think Dr. Pepper's bad, you're dumb. I think for me it's Dr. Pepper and then Coke Zero or Vanilla Coke or like Diet Vanilla Coke. And then it's probably Diet Pepsi. I usually drink Diet though. Soda too. I'd actually be down for that. Vanilla Coke's what? Vanilla Coke's great, man. You nauseous in the smell of Dr. Pepper? What kind of weak ass nose do you have? Alright. Dr. Pepper is my favorite. See, I'm not a big fan of RC. Orange Vanilla Coke Zero? Yeah, that's pretty decent. I'm also fucking around, obviously. Coke Zero is good bottled or for my fountain drink dispenser? Pepsi Zero is better canned? I enjoy Coke Zero in a bottle. I agree with that. I get it. I get my Coke Zero bottled. Is my old friend. My old. Ugh.
I'm good now. Sorry.
That's okay.
Meow.
I was in Mirror Park for a bit. I think there's literally only two people. Jesus and Dante.
Oh, they're probably out and about. Give me a sec.
I was like driving in circles. I didn't see anybody.
Oh, I can already hear a bunch. Some just take a little bit longer to come around, you know. They're not like you.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's your PayPal.
I don't have to look. I know what it is.
What the fuck?
What?
Fuck you.
What do you mean, fuck me?
You say you don't even have to look. You know what it is.
Yeah, I've had the same PayPal at this tsunami for like 2 weeks.
How dare you?
What?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault you married number one.
That's true. I did do that.
That's true. Fuck you indeed.
Huh?
You're me.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I know.
How
Please,
dare you
glad.
say something? Excuse me.
See, you finally caught on to what I was saying.
Ah. What kind of husband are you? Ah! Who?
Are you okay?
What's
That's
wrong
not me,
with you?
man. Oh. Oh. Hey.
You got money.
Listen, I'm sorry,
We just
man.
fixed it.
I
Oh,
got
did
you. I
just
got you. I'll
fix
Venmo
it.
you.
Okay.
My shiny, pretty pink car.
Okay, I want you. The number is my number
No, I
is
got it, I got it.
628191.
Denzel, it's me. It's Victor.
I know. My number is 628-191-1072.
There you go.
God damn it, Victor.
Sorry, bad.
You couldn't just take the number I said out loud?
Oh,
Help, Victor.
Okay, well. He gave me money.
My
I
car.
was trying to get him to give it to you, but he gave it to me.
My car is so pretty and shiny. And
Alright, I'm gonna take it to Benny's. I'm taking it to Benny's.
Ah! Okay.
Married couple
That's us.
that has sex,
Ugh.
implies sex,
Ugh.
surprised.
Ah. Wonder if people ever make jokes about Freddy's name. Please make car shiny again.
So I'm doing. Done.
Yes, shiny. What? You immediately hit something.
What do you mean?
Let me drive.
I literally didn't?
Let me drive. Let me drive. Let me drive.
What?
Let me drive. Let me drive. Let me drive my car. Let me drive my car.
Whatever.
Yes.
Didn't even hit anything. I'm confused.
Well, my eyes show that it did.
Well,
There's
your
a
eyes are
very
wrong.
large scrape on my vehicle.
No, your eyes are wrong.
What? My eyes are not wrong. What is that supposed to mean? My eyes
Your
are
eyes are
cool
wrong.
and correct. No.
Literally are.
Oh my goodness. Almost hit that Pokemon trainer.
Hey, can we go by the house? Real quick.
After I see who's around, why?
Well, I thought you already said you saw who was around. Already.
I did.
I got 10,000 cash, so it's a little important.
I finished.
What the heck?
Yeah, so
Why?
because I forgot to put it away. So
Oh.
I just One to put it in a briefcase.
Thad Owens is calling me.
Don't know who that is.
Hello, Thad. Hello. Hello. What's up? I'm on holiday. What are they? Marijuana? What about it?
Yo.
Hello.
Yo.
Uh-huh.
Can you ever stay still?
Where?
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Whose truck is that?
Let's go, Mr. Denzel.
Hello.
Yeah, wait till afternoon. Julio is. Right, Julio?
Oh,
Hi. I figured this was easier.
hi.
I figured this was easier than pulling you aside.
You should
Did you ever get the group photos?
I did for HOB. I have a couple with me, Lilith, and Teal, but I don't know how well they'll translate into the yearbook thing.
Okay. Yeah, if you could email them to me, the ones with
Yeah,
just
I'll
you
do it
three
right
and
now.
the ones with the other class, and then I'd appreciate it. Because
course.
I got her something I know I'm pretty damn sure she'll love, but I wanted to get that one done too.
Yeah, alright, I'll email it to you now.
Alright, perfect, thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.
Then you're gonna die for that instead. Oh,
Yeah,
hi.
that's what I was thinking.
What
You
happened?
wouldn't fuck him.
Julio, just come
Oh, hi,
on.
Denzel.
A whole nothing, a whole lot of nothing.
I would not, because you're in a committed relationship. There
What
you
was
go.
that?
Boom.
True.
Yo, what's up?
What did I miss?
Nothing.
What did I
I'm gonna
miss?
just stand back.
Nothing.
I'm gonna stand back.
Nothing,
Julio.
Denzel.
Best of luck there,
Hi, Mr. Denzel.
You explain. If you
Hey,
explain,
so-
it'll be
Wait,
fine.
wait. So,
Oh, Dad.
not again, Denzel.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You
I
ever
don't
realize
do
I'm
anything
always
this time.
stabbing you, Julio?
Now me and Jill will grow up without a father.
When will you learn?
Never.
Mr. Denzel will be
Ah.
mad.
I had to stab you when I was second in command, and now I have to stab you when I'm married to second in command.
Damn,
Yeah.
that is unfortunate.
I didn't do anything this time.
I didn't
You
even
repeat
do
yourself.
anything this time.
You just had to admit what you did. I wouldn't have stabbed you.
And, you know,
That's what I'm saying.
you'd hear on the other end of the phone.
Want us to take him to the hospital?
Yeah, I'll throw him
Please.
in.
He's still my third in command.
But,
All right. We'll be back.
Dad.
See you when you get back.
Bye. They're so afraid of you.
why does this man always carry a knife?
You're lucky I have my switchblade away because I stabbed somebody in broad daylight.
God damn it.
Basically, I was joking with Tio and said that Julio was my secretary and that he's a perfect one because if people are like, construction, I'll tell Julio. Julio would be like, I don't remember, and then I'd never have to do it.
Yo,
But then Julio was like, yeah, I'd also totally sleep with my boss. But he meant
I
in
just-
general.
I
like
meant,
if
yeah.
he were to be a secretary to
Yeah,
somebody, not
absolutely.
me.
Yes. And then,
Well, at
They'd
least-
come
and
off
then-
like he
At
was
least you
talking
have a
about
little
me
bit
at
of
first.
sab inside of you now.
Oh.
wait, did you stab Sam too?
No, long story short, Sab's ex-girlfriend pulled up to the manor and stabbed him, and then I blew her brains out with a shotgun, and she's dead. So then I stole the knife off of her, and I said, Sab, as one last send-off to your last relationship, you're gonna be inside your ex one last time, and I stabbed her with the knife she stabbed Sab with. And then I still have that knife on me, and now Sab's inside of you.
So you're
Oh,
pregnant
is
with
that the
Sam's
same knife
baby.
that you stabbed
Her
that-
with,
that-
yeah, so now you have Sab and his ex inside of you.
Oh my God, this is a three-way.
Congratulations.
One.
I have a little bit of Sab inside of me.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Aw, that's cute. You guys are buddies.
yeah.
So nice.
You got to move your car up a little bit, blocking the entrance. Thank you.
Man, there's already another dead person here.
This
Damn,
isn't
it
the
started
woman you
quick.
stabbed,
No, the guy outside blew my motorcycle up.
right? Oh shit. Wait, Jack?
No.
That's not Jack.
outside.
That's not Jack.
Yeah, well, they're just up in the.
ER.
Yeah, they're just
ER,
tucked
ICU.
away at the moment. I need a medic.
I'm gonna go sign in. Hold on.
What happened to you guys?
Uh,
My
car accident.
motorcycle just
Misunderstanding.
got blown up.
Yeah.
Damn.
huge car accident. A shard of glass broke off. This whole thing.
Hang on.
Wait.
Where is Lima 8?
Are you a doctor?
No.
Uh,
I'm volunteering. Let me change. Hang on.
Oh.
There's no doctors on duty, I think.
All right, cool.
Give me one. Okay.
Just sign in.
Yes, ma'am.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I'm glad you survived.
No, thank you, Denzel.
Here you go. Go ahead and sign in too with me. Too.
Will do. I'll be right back.
That is not how you're supposed to do it. I'm just gonna say that right there. That is absolutely not how you're supposed to do that.
Good?
Oh, I'm all good as new, Denzel.
Okay.
Oh.
Backseat, pussy.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Reggie.
You blew up my $1 million motorcycle.
I didn't touch you.
Feeling better.
What do you think?
Yo,
All right, good.
I feel a lot better after I was told that there's a bit of sob inside of me. At least he also got stabbed.
Hey, I will say I didn't stab Saab though.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about a job.
Oh, right, the tents. Yum.
They related to Sarah?
Yum.
Oh my goodness. I did. I thought it said Tob. I definitely didn't do the bottom of the J any justice. I'll run you all over. I'll run you all over. I'll kill you all. I'll kill you all. I'll kill you all.
Kill him.
I want some joints, please.
Here.
Well,
What?
I put him on the ground.
I know. I
Those
did
two-
hear. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Oh my god.
I
All
put
right,
him on the
hold on.
ground. Tio tried to pick him up, and they poofed. There's 39 of them gone now.
What?
But I can get like
Hey, old
39
guy.
like every tsunami. What's
That's
up?
why I
Hey, old
use
guy.
trunks.
Tio says get in your damn car.
Where?
Damn.
Where do you think?
Where do you think you left it?
Hades was really Tio's secretary all along. Oh yeah, Tio.
Yes, ma'am.
I do want to start getting on that, but not until the new year.
Yeah, can I have a specific question about that. If we can-
Okay, I'll drive away for a second.
Mhm.
But my husband is fine to know. Yes, Julio.
I cannot hear with this fucking radio.
Hold on. Julio says, Denzel, you and Faye are the only two people he's genuinely afraid of.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He said that sounds about right. He said, yeah. Okay. Yes, Tio.
Okay, so when I've been looking at the house I want to buy, I've been trying to keep that in mind too. What we're working on to see if we can get kind of a easy.
Yeah, what house are you said it's by the fisherman person?
So yeah.
Or the
So if you
wool?
go like right by the college, I have them marked down. Hang on, let me grab the address.
Are you wanting to use this as like a stash house for it?
Not really a stash, but like they've got really good places where I could like actually plant, and there's no way someone would actually see it unless they're actively
Looking for it? Yeah.
Yes. And it like really
I do
good.
love those kinds of spots.
Mhm.
Yeah,
like
I want
Rockford?
Yeah, North Rockford, and then North Rockford Drive 2. That's like
I
a
didn't
huge one because
guess.
they've got like it's one of the houses that has like little vineyards in it too. Like a
Yeah,
nice,
I'll
like,
have you
little
show me.
bike escape behind there too.
I'm gonna get gas. My husband needs to go to the house real quick, and we can go look at those.
We can do the house on the way back.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's gonna take a little bit.
Okay.
So we just do it on the way back, or after you drop Tio off.
Okay. This is Tio. I don't know how well you guys know each other.
I know
if
his
at all.
voice. I don't know his face.
Ah,
Yeah.
Does anyone have $83?
Well, I have $10,000.
I have 0 in my pocket.
Can I have 83 of those dollars? I'm only PayPal 9 like a fucking loser. Thank you.
Wow, you're not even gonna say thank you for the tip.
I just said thank you.
You didn't say thank you for the tip. You didn't even mention the fact.
Why
I
would
gave
you
an
be
extra.
tipping me?
I gave you an extra $1.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
Okay,
Not usually the context I say it in.
I know.
Nice.
It's usually
Mr.
harder to
Denzel.
understand. Yeah, what's up?
How long have you known my dad for?
Oh my god.
What was that?
How long have you known my dad for?
His dad's Julio.
Julio.
How long have I known Julio?
Yeah.
I met Julio back when
Grandpa, when'd you meet Dad?
I met Julio back when I ran a street called Lean Street, and I wore red, and I caught Julio robbing my houses. So me and my brother Ricky, I think, put a bullet in him and made him run. Then Julio became our gun dealer.
Whoa.
And then from there, after starting the HOA with Sis, he eventually joined the HOA.
Whoa.
And then I was his OG. And one time, after I got the 9s, because Julio was involved, Sis also got the 9s, because Julio was involved. And he managed to get first and second in command in prison with them at the same time. So when he was in prison, I grabbed a switchblade, and I said, I hope you fucking die. And then I stabbed him in the neck. And then he lived.
It's kind of like a cockroach.
Yep.
I mean that in the nicest way possible.
You'd call
'cause
your
he's my
OG a
dad.
cockroach?
That's not even
Not being your dad. Being your OG is way more important than being your dad.
I don't know. Calling your dad a cockroach is kind of funnier.
Well, I mean,
Pretty fucked up either way,
probably,
Tio.
probably
Can you mark
takes
where
a
these houses are?
nuclear
by the way?
blast to take him out. Yeah, hold on. There you go. Oh, also, has he always been incapable of a loving relationship
What do you mean?
What?
with a wife or a significant other?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Why'd you make that noise?
It's a sad yes.
No.
Even since I've known him, but Tio's known him longer than me.
And
Well,
don't
I've known
worry
him the
about it,
longest, and
yeah,
it's
I'm-
definitely a yes.
You know, I'm used to not having a mom, so, you know, I'll be fine.
Just call him your mom.
Oh, can I?
You don't need one.
Oh, so it's
Just
that
no,
one on
just
the
look
left.
up to him as your mother and father.
Whoa.
Wow.
Look at this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If this is the house you're talking about, the only thing I'd worry about is like these bushes are very thin.
Yeah, that's what
They
I would.
are
Yeah,
very thin.
Yeah. I'm kind of preferring the other one, which is actually the one directly behind us. Off to
Across?
yeah, across the street and behind us, because this one, very, very dense bushes in the backyard.
Oh, that's not a driveway. This
No,
place-
it's yeah.
This one is.
And this one is almost $10,000 cheaper too. Where I was thinking is right there to the left by the sliding glass
Oh,
door.
yeah, between those bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just right there.
Yeah,
and
that's
this is
way
kind of-
better.
Yeah, that is a good one.
So
Actually,
that's what I was kind of looking and thinking about. The only
yeah, that's
thing
actually
is
pretty good. The only
I'm
issue.
gonna need I'm gonna need 4 other people with me to get the house. I don't know who.
How much is it?
So this place is gonna be with the realtor discount, just a little bit over $1 million. Like, yeah. So
It's just for this tiny little area. I feel like you
Mhm.
plant anywhere and not spend $1 million.
Yeah.
I feel like you could plant here anyway and not spend $1 million.
I was gonna.
you know,
I mean, yeah, it's
also
great to
think that too.
transport it inside, but like, no one's gonna find it.
I'm not gonna lie. Like Andy and I, when we were planning, we were talking about planning in the backyard of Rockford houses. Just because while this area is really good, I will say, if I'm good to say this, I will say like there are a lot of cops that are just gonna passively go down this road and go up the road up there. And all it takes is one cop not fully paying attention to the road to see something that's slightly out of the ordinary, right? So, like, this is just, like, a lot of foot traffic, right? But if you go over to the Rockford Hills area, it's a lot of, like, turn-off roads. So it's less likely to at least get foot traffic. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure Andy can comment more than me, though.
Yeah, I'll take our when we do start going to I'm gonna take our growers out on a field trip to show where I've planted and grown successfully. Because honestly, I talked to Sis a little bit about it. He thinks we should push as opposed to do full runs because apparently you'll end up reaping the same benefits with like not as much risk or time put into it, I guess. So apparently pushing is the much easier route to do so, which means I don't. Honey, do you know much about pushing weed?
No. Because
Or
we were
corn or
gonna
whatever.
experiment, but
Yeah.
we stopped growing, so.
Well, I didn't know if you okay with your passive aggressive shit. I
Well, that's
didn't
not
know if
passive
any of
aggressive.
your friends knew and told you.
No,
Things?
I never got to experiment with the pushing on corner. And I didn't really get much info on weed shit after, like, we started doing it again, so I don't know.
Okay, so I don't think you would need to have the same amount that you do for runs, because runs you gotta box up and pack and all that stuff. But we'll have to figure out that when it comes to it.
I can comment on that, actually, though.
Uh-huh.
If it's the same like it was, it's basically, let's put it like this, 2 plants equals 1 box equals 28 bags. And then you sell those 28 bags on the corner.
Oh, okay.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah. So it's after the boxing part.
Yeah, so you don't even need...
That
So,
you then push. Okay.
yeah, so you have to box it up, but then you can break
Got
the
it.
box down once you have the physical box.
Got it. Okay.
And I
That's
believe
good
the
to know.
number's 28.
28
baggies.
Oh,
that you
baggies.
get
Okay.
from
I
the
was like,
box. Yeah, yeah.
plants?
No,
I
no, no,
was
no.
like, ugh, bud?
Basically, instead of needing 20 plants, if you want a corner, you just need 2, because that's 28 bags a week.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go on a field trip. I'll show you guys where we can also look for new spots. And show you how I do it top down to not get caught. But it'll require the growers to be the most patient of the HOA. Which, like, you and Gilly are really good for. Because when I say all you kind of have to do, other than, like, picking it successfully without getting caught, is transporting it at the speed limit.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do to not get fucked over. And for some reason, that has been difficult in the past.
Yeah, a lot of people just decide that they, when we're doing shit that's like, yo, be...
Yeah, like racing back. Which, like, to be fair, some people just say fuck it, right? But if we want to do this successfully and not get caught and raided and have headaches, then just you know, drive the speed limit.
Yeah.
Always take a rental. Never fucking take your own car.
Yup.
I will say, if you drive the speed limit, the only situation in which you may ever risk getting caught is if there's a K9 unit. And if there's a K9 unit, you just want to get the fuck out of there, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they have a K9, you should probably just take off the second you see the dog.
Yeah. Because that dog is going to smell that shit, and then they're going to try to get you out. So you should just take the fuck off.
Yeah. And I would honestly, my plan for you guys is probably going to say, don't even worry about the weed. Literally dump it in the ocean and just fucking dip.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even deal with trying to get in a chase with a fucking bison and trying to outrun cops. Yeah, just dump the car and dip.
Yeah, I'm gonna start grabbing local cars too, and just kind of figure out, just get more comfortable with driving them and figuring out just which local cars I want to drive. This is kind of more towards like jobs and stuff, but I should probably take some of the rentals
driving
out too and figure that out too.
Yeah, either have boys chase you or literally steal a car, get into a chase, practice that way. Because what are you gonna get? Fucking evading and stolen vehicle.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of that's what I was thinking. But regardless, I'm still probably gonna buy a house because that's what I said I was gonna do.
Hold on, I want you to show me the fucking shit in grapeseed because I don't understand who owns what. Or where?
Okay.
Because if we're gonna do this, we also need places to dry all this out.
Yeah.
And if people don't use these places, we need
like,
them to
honestly,
be
I've
used
just
that
been
way.
sitting on them because Kleb owns it.
Mm-hmm.
There's ours. He got it and was just like, hey, you have keys to this place now, and then it's literally an empty motel room. So I'm like, I don't know what you want to do with this, but
Well, Clem won't get us into trouble for the time being because he hasn't been around.
Yeah.
Which breaks my heart. But
I even dressed up like him today.
I miss Clem.
Just to feel that he was here.
Maybe
Stupid
he's off
mustache
making
on and
more
everything.
TikToks.
Yeah, maybe. But
Let's see.
this house right next to it too, just like the basically attached house has is Holden's and Nico's, as far as I know.
Holden and Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are they the same house?
Those two
or
are
two
in the
different
same-
houses. Okay.
So there's two
Holden and
different
Nico have one.
houses.
You and Clem have one.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, apparently this house that Clem and I have is on top of a torture room. So
That's true. It is.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we used it for some HOB training.
Oh, how'd that go?
Everybody, besides I think like Luis and Nico, failed miserably.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
There's this concept that some people don't get where when a gun's pointed at you, you probably shouldn't talk shit. And there are other ways to, try and get out of it, whether it's lying or speech 100ing your way through it. But, being a dick is just gonna get you a bullet, and they didn't seem to understand that at the time.
See, my thing is I go the opposite. I go speech negative 100 and weaponize stupid. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Just start
Yeah.
talking nonsense until they just give up.
I mean, Wrangler's saying he's got a ping to a house robbery, and you telling him there were no houses while you're standing in the unfinished cul-de-sac is easily one of the best things I've ever heard.
I also asked him, what does he think I have in my pockets? The rest of the fucking walls?
Yeah. Yeah, that's,
Didn't like that one.
that's fair. You
Then
think
he
I have
asked
the
me where I
liquid
got the-
library in my backpack?
He also asked me where I got the Uzi, and I said, I don't know, some chick named Susie, and then just started rhyming things with Susie until he slammed the desk and said, fuck you, and then
So
walked
Susie
out.
Zuzi.
Susie Zuzi, I'm pretty sure she had a jacuzzi, and then he lost it in the jacuzzi, got tired of me.
Did very well.
No, you know.
Alright.
It's like right on the main street. I believe mine is the one with the... Well, you have to give me a minute. I barely come here.
I thought your guys' was
It's
this.
one, I think it's this one back here. Hang on.
Yeah, we've seen Tio in passing.
Yep, this one right here. Like I said, it's just a fucking empty room. So, and then
Okay.
Holden and Nico's is just right there, I believe. So.
Alright, alright,
yeah,
alright.
I'm gonna lock this up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, there's definitely not a lot of eyes up here, but
Yeah, not at all. So if we could find places to grow that are more north, like up in this area, it'd be such
the
a
one
short
thing
transport.
yeah, the one thing I will say is that bridge behind us that we just passed under there, someone has been growing.
Okay.
At least this was a.
No,
couple
I don't
weeks
think we.
ago.
Yeah, I don't think we should grow in like this actual grapeseed area.
yeah,
but if you guys
But,
have places in grapeseed, I can be used to dry stuff out. Then we should. I mean, we don't even like necessarily need to, but it is a much more convenient thing than warehouse or storage unit or anything like that. Because those, you gotta go so far.
Yeah, trying to shorten times and shit is definitely a good thing to try to do, but
Yeah, I mean, even then you'll only be able to hold a couple of plants, but
you
if you ever getting a weird feeling about some, I just offload there. Or if you're growing by yourself and don't want to, you know, go to the warehouse by yourself, which you shouldn't, or waiting for someone who has keys, you can always just
Yeah,
leave it there to dry.
yeah,
Yo, what up?
I have that shit sitting.
So,
I just don't want to see it.
Are you with Andy?
Not be.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, we should absolutely use
Search
them.
on Yellow Pages, HOA. You might want. You might want to. I'm guessing. I tried calling Sis, but I don't think he's around.
All right, I'll take care of it. All right.
Well, that was a little funny, but.
All right, sounds
Speak
good.
to you later.
Speak to you.
Bye.
Did Killian tell you she's got a warrant?
Everybody's told me Gillian's got a warrant.
So proud. But yeah, I think before I went to bed today, I think Freddie mentioned something about how we don't have a lot of weed right now.
Yeah, Freddie will always complain about that.
Yeah, so that's why I was just kind of
Even though he can just go down to fucking
Oh no,
farmer's market and buy
Yeah.
for like nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
But
actually
yeah, that won't be a
fucking
problem
hilarious.
once we get this all going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Bro,
we
in
told
24
people too.
hours, somebody
But
has referenced
I
the
know who
Lean
we're-
Boys and the Homeowners Association.
book club with, so. They,
We'll sort it all out. I just know like everybody's also sick right now.
yeah, that's
I'm trying to hold off.
tough.
Bro, that's so funny.
It is rough.
It's actually
Holidays,
hilarious.
people think that, you know, everything's safe again, but it is definitely not. Whee!
That's fucking wild.
I'm dropping you off.
All right.
Scram,
Thanks for the
kid.
drive. Yes,
Mhm.
ma'am.
Oh, what's everybody doing? I haven't been on radio.
Yeah, I turned mine off.
What's everyone doing?
Oh.
What the fuck? Like a homeowners association or like a gang?
Yeah, it's a Homeowners Association. I'm sorry,
What
on
the
Yellow
fuck?
Pages. I'm sorry, I was.
Yo, how many you got? You need
Oh,
backup.
no.
I'm sorry, I just got called about that, and I was gonna mention it to you, but I was laughing my ass off. I was like, damn, I didn't realize
fuck?
Sis brought back the Homeowners Association without telling me.
Yellow page branch.
Wait, sorry, how many are there? Alright, me, Denzel, and Tio are coming in.
The heavy hitters are on their way.
We're gonna sue them for copyright.
Oh, she went through the cursed bridge for some reason. Probably just so much stuff near that bridge. Yeah, I can't wake up at my last crash location. I like legit can't ever. Guess I'm just gonna wake up at the house. Where? Lily, where did she go?
Yeah.
I just saw you at the house. Where'd you go?
What? I was never at the house, Denzel.
I literally just saw you there. What do you mean?
I wasn't. I was
literally
at the
just saw
bus
you
stop
there.
by PD, Denzel. That never happened.
I literally just saw you.
That didn't happen, Denzel.
I see you. You're getting rid of me like that, huh?
What? You are the one who's always like, why are you doing this to me?
Huh?
You're doing this on purpose. I'm by the bus stop, of course, because I got thrown from the car, obviously, from the stupid curse bridge.
Yeah, the cursed bridge you drove over. Should I grab my gargoyle or should I wake up at the bus station?
No, I'm coming to. Hey! I'll come get you.
I'm gonna sit at the house then.
Okay.
All right.
Move over, Tio.
Hey, you made it.
Yeah. So it wasn't the HOA.
Well, apparently it wasn't the one that wasn't the lady they thought it was.
Hello. Oof. Oof. Gotcha. Hey, quick question. Who's Nova? Oh, okay. No idea who that is. Oh, okay. Alright, what happened with HOA lady? Okay, bye. Hi, what happened with HOA lady? HOA lady? What happened? Ew! Oh, threatened you how? And then she threatened my life. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, let's clap her children first. In front of her. Malton's around. Where are you pulling over? Okay. On my way. Oh, my freaking windows keep breaking!
Are we about to shoot cops?
No.
What are you
Just Malton.
Okay.
Pulling Julio over.
I just, the only reason I got $10,000 on me.
No, I just want us to talk to Malton. Is he ever gonna have this meeting with us?
We just have to be free.
We are free right now.
Okay, well we could go take care of him if
Malton's
he's
clearly free if he's doing a traffic stop with Julio. Julio, where are you pulled over? Oh, there he is.
Oh.
I was like, ma'am, listen, I don't want you to get mixed up in any of our shit, or like, you know, people think you're us and then go after you. And then she said that we were cute, little rapper gangsters, you know.
You talking about the woman that threatened you?
Yum. I was actually getting to that part. So then I was like, no, ma'am, you're not understanding this. And she's like, no, you guys are cute. And I got annoyed. I was like, ma'am, you really need to change your acronym or come up with something else. And she's like, you know, listen here, you know, I'm a mother of 4. I know how to take care of myself. I don't need some punks telling me what to do. If you guys try to get me to change this, I'm gonna come after you and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? I was dealing with a Karen.
Are you just being a looky-loo, or what you doing? Just
oh yeah, I was being a looky-loo for that as well.
Okay, all right. Well, they were a little sussed out by a circling cyber truck with a masked-up driver, Julio.
No, that's understandable.
All right, so you're not involved in that in any sort of way. If
No,
I go over there
I'm
and see
not,
the suspect
not
is not going
involved
to
at
be
all.
one of your boys.
Oh no, it is gonna be my brother Dante. I don't know what he was
okay.
running away from, but I didn't know what's going on.
All right, I don't really know either.
That's
I was
his
just
own
in the
personal
area and-
affair, okay? Dante, I don't know what the fuck Dante's been doing. So I don't know what's going on with that.
All right, well, fair enough. Okay, I'll just give you a warning, Julio. Next time when the light is green, maybe you should go through it. But
that's understandable. I mean, it was red for a
also
while.
Don't be distracted while driving on your cell phone.
Absolutely, I understand, Mountain. Mountain's always good seeing you.
Yeah. I've been, you know, look, I had to go over to Russia for a bit. They needed my expertise. You know, but we'll see. Maybe I could start being around the city more.
Yeah, when are we gonna have our meeting, Mountain?
Yeah,
One
Moulton.
day, look, one day.
What about right now?
I
We're both
may
free.
former mayors.
Come on, right now.
We're all free.
You're not that busy
I mean,
if you're pulling
I can get you
Julio
all that
over.
crap at least if you want that.
Yeah, are you
right
free?
now.
Can we link up?
What?
Come on, Mountain.
I'm not like free. All right, wait, Julio, you're free to go. By the way, get out of here.
Oh,
Julio.
okay. Oh, all right.
Dad, can I get in the car?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
son, get in.
Look, if you
OG,
want,
bye, Mr.
I
Denzel.
could at least give you all the stuff.
Yeah, you can give us all the stuff and have a quick chat.
And have a meeting.
Yeah. Let me go see what they're doing down there. But yeah. I'll give you a call here in like 5 minutes.
All right, perfect.
All right.
Timing it. I'm timing it.
Can you take me to van/house?
You may as well, just in case. The house, yes.
Yeah, van or house, either work.
Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah. If that's over what you think it's over, you may as well. Yep, call me with the new one. And take him off. Oh my god, the old days. All right, perfect. All right, back to public radio. Goodbye. All right, sounds good. Bye-bye. Hell yeah, brother. What can I do for you? Oh, Gomer, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my god, it actually sounds like that. This is Gomer and Buck.
Hun?
Yeah?
Can we go to Dean's World? I'm starving. I'm literally starving to death.
Okay, why do we have to go to D-World for that?
Because I need food.
There you go.
I need bandage.
There you go.
Oh my god.
What?
What is it this?
What's what?
What was that?
Pop rocks?
Ugh.
You don't like them?
Explode.
Yeah, they go pop, 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 pop.
Mm-hmm.
But in your mouth instead.
Okay. You still just chilling?
What?
Are you still just chilling until you're free?
Yeah, I might not even be busy tonight.
Oh,
I think
cool.
Freddie might have fallen asleep.
Probably.
Like for good. Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, are you able to come down to the police station and I could get you all this stuff you need to grind up for your tests?
Yeah. Could you just meet us like halfway?
Would be halfway out. I don't give a shit.
You can meet us. Well, it's not halfway, but I would say you should come to Chumash Pier.
Yeah, I could go to that.
All right,
pier,
meet
you
us
know,
at Chumash Pier, Malton.
Yeah, I'll meet at Chumash Pier. Let me grab this stuff. I'll probably be there about 3-4 minutes.
Perfect.
All right, bye.
Bye.
It's always nice when you say that with so much authority.
Yeah.
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 Kinda attractive.
I'd fucking take you to Chumash Pier.
What, and kill me?
No,
How would you kill me?
I wouldn't kill you.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Nothing.
What do you mean? You're laughing. I don't understand. What do you mean?
Nothing, honey.
What do you mean nothing?
I do not know how to explain to you why I'm laughing.
Just explain it.
Just sounds like you stuck your head out the window and said something. So I stuck my head out my window and said something.
Yeah.
And you just kept going like nothing happened. and
I
it
just
made
felt
me
you were
laugh.
being. I just figured you were being weird.
That's just mocking you.
I just figured. I didn't know. I just figured you were being weird. And I thought it was just quirky Andy.
That's me, quirky Andy.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay. You need to wear that tassel-y jacket if you're gonna say yippee-ki-yay. Have you ever noticed that when you only laugh a little bit, you go,
No. No, I am not.
yeah.
I wish I could hug you.
Why can't you, idiot?
Because you're in the car.
So?
I feel like you'd think I'm grabbing your tits.
Only if you grab my tits.
Well...
So what you're saying is you wish you could.
Sometimes I just want to grab my wife's tits.
Shut up, you were a freak.
Well, because... Whatever.
I'm not dressed for a meeting, but that's okay.
Neither am I.
There you are.
Well,
More
no,
than
what I
am.
was referencing is when I ride your motorcycle. Okay.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Oh, literally.
Did you think I meant you?
No, my motorcycle.
Okay, because you went, whoa.
The sun is
Whoa.
bright.
It's okay.
Water's wet.
I mean, I get on the back of the motorcycle. I can understand the confusion. Anyway.
Anyway.
I was referencing how when I always hug you on a motorcycle, it always looks like that.
Yeah.
So that's what I was kind of referencing. But then you made the really good point of you'd only do that if you want to. And then I sat there and I said, well, that's true. And who wouldn't want to if I'm your husband? What are you doing?
Running.
You're not even running.
Running.
But you're not.
Oh, my head! You bumped my head into the bench.
No. Literally tucked your chin in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fix it! Fix my head!
There you go. Fixed.
Thank you.
Damn, while this might be a good song. Somebody reminded me. I did already perma somebody today, that's true.
Tackle you.
You look hot.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
You just look hot.
What?
What?
In my baggy pants and t-shirt?
Yeah.
What?
Am I not allowed to say that I'm...
I have
What?
cardboard butt.
Why are you running away from...
Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh,
Ow.
you're noggin.
See, Malton's coming, so let's stand here.
Oh, you want to pose for him?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I just want to not have him near our stash. Gosh,
I don't think
I've never...
they would do anything with it.
No, I don't think so either, but it's better to be safe than sorry. I'm surprised. You know, I've never, I can't, why are you questioning if I find you hot? Shouldn't you be happy I find you hot?
I'm your wife. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know.
Kind of weird if you didn't.
I know.
Because then, like, what's the point?
Because,
Would you
like...
still love me if I were ugly?
You're... Your insides are hot, but that sounds really creepy.
God. Ugh. Ugh. Hi, Malton.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I can't complain. How are you?
Fine. I could complain, but I won't.
Fair enough.
So when are we gonna make a deal, Malton? Huh?
Deal on what?
Well,
All of
we
the
got
above.
two things to talk about.
Got two businesses.
Okay, well, I think
Two
one
deals.
is somewhat straightforward for
One
the
is
material
extremely
stuff.
straightforward. I also
Yeah,
think, and if Andy, I'm assuming
one
you...
could
we-
also be straightforward.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I assume we honor the same deal we give DOC, but with PD, correct?
Yeah.
So, the one's pretty straightforward, Malton, which is just, you're going to give me this stuff, I'm going to test, and then I'll give you a price for all of it individually, and then you can agree to it and we can write up something. Does that
Okay.
sound good?
So yeah, as far as this, yeah, basically I have a lot of stuff. You know, it's all broken except for one of the pistols is basically kaput, but it's fine. I'll trust you with that. Basically, yeah, just tell me like the price per, because it may vary. The only thing I will say, just to in the spirit of competition, I believe there is a similar deal that is kind of being worked out with Dodo Delivery, although they're not offering straight cash. They're just offering like a cut of the materials that we then have to sell ourselves. So I would prefer to do it through you if it's just going to be straight
It's
cash.
just gonna be straight money.
Yeah, I would greatly prefer that, but you know, obviously, if Dodo is offering like a much better deal with the extra step, then the PD as a whole may choose to go with that. So just food for thought.
Gotcha.
And then the other was for cigarettes, right, or the cigars.
Yeah. Andy, do you want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah, we can. We just made a deal with DOC to deliver them a certain amount. We did give them kind of a bulk, given that it's the holidays and we just did it last week, so we didn't want to kind of dive into something official. So we mostly gave them a giant starter pack that they can go through and use. We don't necessarily want to give you guys a delivery once a week, but rather twice a week, because cigarettes have a tendency to, you know, the tobacco goes bad decently quick, so we wouldn't want to give you a full delivery and have them all, like, you know, some of them go bad before you use them up.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So we'd be willing to deliver multiple times a week, but we would also be willing to, depending how much you guys get, we'll do like a bulk discount. So we'll hack a bunch off for our normal prices.
What are DOC's needs, if you don't mind me asking? Like, how much are they getting?
So they did like a starter pack, which was, so I don't know if you've ever been to Smoking Gun, but we
I'm
offer.
not.
So we have like 5 to 6 different varieties of cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your catalog on you, honey?
I don't, sadly.
Damn. So we actually have catalogs too, Malton. And if you remind me, I don't know if you have a property or like or some way I could, or a mailbox I could get you it.
You
But
can actually, we have a mailbox for the police station. If you like drop it off, let me know what's in there, I could grab it.
yeah, or next time we meet up, I can show you.
that's
Me and
fine
Andy
too,
can bring
yeah.
one. But basically, we have like we basically have like 4 different varieties normally, and that's our normal like homegrown cigarettes for Smoking Gun. Our Redwood Golds, which are golden tipped cigarettes with higher quality tobacco, and like I said, there's like golden filters and stuff. And then we basically have the Death Sticks, which you pull them out of a coffin, might be fitting for shift 2.
Okay.
And then we've got Death Stick Reds, which are
a red filter with a black coffin.
Yeah, versus a white
Usually our
coffin.
most aesthetic.
Yeah, versus a white coffin with a normal cigarette.
All right. I guess just a few basic questions to make sure that you know, we stay within compliance. I mean, is any of the tobacco from Cuba? Are we gonna get slapped with some violation
Crazy
of embargo
import
laws?
fees? Yeah, no.
No, nothing like that.
Not
And
yet.
then-
No, you'll be fine.
Okay, and then it's not like harvested by children in South America, is it? Because I would hate to see a LSBN article about you know, police supporting child labor.
Not South America.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually harvested by children under this pier.
Under the pier, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if they haven't caught on to it by now, then we're probably safe. I guess, did you have like an amount and number you were wanting to pitch as like kind of to start out with, just for us to test the waters with, to see if officers can make use of them?
We could just do the same thing, right, Andy? That we offer DOC.
Yeah, you can talk about the math.
Okay, so basically, what we offer DOC, if you'd be down for a Malton, is essentially 50 cigarettes as like a test batch. 20 of them being our cheapest option, and our normal packs, and then the other 3 versions being the 10 like varieties.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like the 10 Redwood Golds, the 10 Death Sticks, and the 10 Death Stick Reds.
Okay.
That way you can show all the officers, like maybe, you know what I mean? Like maybe anybody that you know smokes, or, you know, I don't know if it'd just be limited to LSPD, because I know you're LSPD, but I also know you do the budget stuff, so I don't know if that makes you more of a neutral party.
We'll play it by ear, yeah.
Yeah, but you could show off basically any officer if you put, I guess if you put them in a group area, you put all the packs next to each other and save one. Basically be like, here are the options. I don't know what you guys would be interested in weekly. And I think the math for that, basically it would be like $3,750 versus a normal $5,000.
And,
So you're-
and if we did that, that'd be a weekly cost or a bi-weekly, whatever we end up.
Well, that would be for the test package, right? Because
The
in,
test
in
pack- okay,
theory,
gotcha.
if you guys like all, Andy can
More
explain
than
the
the
price
t-
differences.
Yeah, it's more to determine what your guys' needs are. So we'd give you that giant package for you to then sort out how many of what you would want.
Yeah.
So then we can go from a consistent plan from there on out.
Yeah, I mean, in the current economy, 3750 is basically a fart in the wind, right? So I don't have an issue with that. I will say, going forward, I don't know, this FTO program might bankrupt the state account from what I've been hearing, so I'm not quite sure what our budget's going to be looking like in a few weeks here.
Okay.
So we might have to.
Well, to
cross
be
that
fair,
bridge when it comes.
you guys probably have enough money from your budgets for with Abdul that
Yeah.
you probably could afford $3,000 a week. Let's be honest.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, we'll see. I don't mind. Yeah, giving just $37.50 from the LSPD just for the test run. I mean, do you have like a test package ready, or
We could arrange a
We
day
could
for
go
that.
get it. Yeah, I mean, we
Okay,
could even
that's
do it
fine.
now, to be honest.
We could do it now. It's up to you, Mullins. I know you're not going to be around for a while.
No,
So,
yeah. After this meeting, I'm basically done. I mean, I could get you paid up at the very least, and then we could work it out. Or, in a worst case scenario, we could have like someone from dispatch or something like just accept it on our behalf.
Yeah, if you want to pay us out and tell us when you want the delivery, we can always just do that.
Yep.
Let's pay you guys out now, and then that way the books are kosher, and then I'll follow up with you in like a day or so when we need that delivery.
Yep. Nah, that I was.
Okay. We might have to do transfer if he's gonna do it out of a budget.
Yeah. I can give
Yes,
him.
we
We can
will.
go over to the ATM and get him the account info.
Yep.
If that works. I guess one last thing. The DOC was interested in that we'll run by you as well. They also were interested in our holiday stuff since the Christmas. I don't know if you guys would have any interest in that.
I don't think so. I think the ones who did have like holiday parties already had them, and I
Mhm.
don't believe the police department specifically has anything planned for New Year's that I have been told about.
I got you.
Yeah, that's fair. DOC was very much like rewards for inmates as well.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit different of a situation.
Yeah, I can imagine that luxury cigarettes and cigars would probably be a pretty good premium for the prison economy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think in like, if things go how Andy and I want them to, we'd also be able to sell you guys individual cigars. But at the moment, we could sell you guys humidors. So if you have any officers interested in humidors, it'd probably be better to either buy a bulk amount of humidors for those officers or have them individually seek us out.
Yeah, I guess that was the other thing I just wanted to briefly touch on. I'm not saying it needs to be like a code, because I think that sounds really fucking tacky, but if like there is like LSPD officers or any officers who are kind of, let's say, heavier smokers, and we're not wanting to completely support that habit, is there any way that we could work out some kind of just like government discount if we send them up to you guys?
So if you have people that you would rather buy them individually because they're smoking so much more than the department as a whole.
Yeah, like let's say they're like a pack a day kind of a person. Like, could we
It
work out
depends.
something?
Maybe we could work out some kind of like loyalty program.
I guess
That would work out for consistent
Yeah, because I
buyers
don't
and
mind
things like
covering
that.
it if someone just wants to have like smoke up here and there, like socially. But I'm not gonna be supporting someone getting lung cancer if they're smoking that much.
Chain smoking 3 packs a day.
I think
exactly.
Andy, probably, I'm assuming you'd agree with this, and you can obviously say if you don't, but probably best to do the $25 discount that we're doing per unit with the $37.50. And then from there, if you do have somebody that's going through like a couple packs a day, if you give us their name and number, Andy and I can talk it over. It probably wouldn't be $25 a unit discount for that individual, but we could maybe think of something.
Yeah,
I'll do punch cards or something.
Yeah.
If it doesn't even happen, that's no big deal. I'm not that concerned. Just figured I'd mention it while we're here.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right. Well, then, if that's nothing else, I have everything in the
Perfect.
trunk next to your car.
Yep, we'll do, and I'll load it up. And I'm assuming you'd just be interested in the cigarettes today. No lighters, humidors.
No, not for
cigarette
just
cases.
just the cigarettes for now,
Perfect.
and then
Easy
if other
peasy.
officers are interested, we can maybe talk about that.
Yep, and then when
Sounds good.
next time we meet up, we could also bring you a catalog too. That way you can see everything.
Yeah,
That'll work,
catalogs
yeah.
are sick.
Yeah, we could honestly, honey, I'm not opposed to it, but we could honestly give Malton 1 or 2 next time we see him. That way he could also pass it out to
them around.
officers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
that'd actually be preferred.
That way you can have officers. That way you could also gauge interest of how many from each department would be interested in what pack, and you could get a big bulk order done. And
Do you?
And
Okay, yes.
and to reiterate what Andy said, one bulk order with multiple shipments. You know.
Gotcha. Yeah. Do you guys have a physical business location, by the way, for this?
Not yet.
The material stuff.
Oh,
Not for this
materials?
era.
You're
Yeah,
standing
sorry.
on it.
Yep.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yep.
We operate our business down here.
Yeah, it's a nice little pier.
Mm-hmm. Just curiosity?
What do you mean, just curiosity?
Oh, why are you asking about the Chumat's location?
Oh, it's just for the records, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, the left and right little tower there with the big gates, you know,
Hmm.
be able to lock those gates, and
be great.
An AK is connecting the two of them.
That'd be pretty good, like half on each side.
Yeah.
Basically.
Come on, if you ever find anybody killing people at our pier, let us know so we can sue them.
I will do. I mean, is it so have you bought like the business rights to the pier, or?
Yeah, the mayor approved us to operate out of Chumash Pier.
Oh, perfect.
But
let me
we
just
asked
get
for
some,
operation, but she just gave it to us.
I get some photos real quick, just of the stuff I'm handing over.
Perfect.
No worries.
And Andy, do you want to handle the business account, and then I'll handle loading things up, or opposite? What you prefer?
I'd rather you handle the account.
Okay.
Because you know the price and everything better.
Mhm.
I don't want to accidentally say the wrong thing.
Yep.
Okay, so let me just make sure. Yep, so everything in there is going to be completely out of operation except for a Browning, which is about to go, but I already got the record of that. Everything else is going to be under my name, so however you want to price it out or put out the info is fine, and I just threw some extra crap in there since it was destroyed anyway, so like you have multiple like armors, high packs, things like that.
Perfect.
All right. All right. I think this ATM should work. Let me get. Do you want me to text you the account number?
Yes, please.
You're telling me. I hear you.
Yep, 30. Yep, I just did the math, so it's 37.50. I just want to triple check. And like I said, this is gonna be like a variety pack, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
All right, perfect. And then, if you want, basically just whatever day you're gonna be around, I guess, to fully explain it to, I guess, the officers that day.
Mm-hmm.
We can do the delivery then, essentially. And
Yeah, that'll work.
And then from there, after like a week, by the way, we'll probably do the variety pack since it's like a variety of them all on one day instead of multiple shipments. If that's good.
Yes, that is perfect.
And then from there, we could basically, let's say you know, all the officers like Redwood Golds. We could do like, you know, and you think there's enough officers that want like 100 or 200, right? Just for an example, we can obviously we can up the, you know, the amount you're getting, and then do multiple shipments regularly throughout the week, right? So
yeah, that'd work.
Because this is just a standard, this is just a 50 variety pack, so you can hone in on what people would most want.
already went to an account with Andy's name on it, so I'm gonna assume that's the right one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright,
Honey, we might
perfect.
not have room. We might have to carry some of this.
Yep.
I
We
mean,
definitely have to.
if you don't want to carry some of it, I mean, you could leave some armors. Those are typically what weighs it down.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have a bit of stuff on me right now.
I was able. Can you?
Do you want me to run some of it down to the end?
I was gonna say there's only 2 things left.
Okay.
I don't know if you can
I can
carry it.
probably. Let's see. Let's see. I can. Perfect.
All right.
All right, perfect. Well, pleasure as always, former mayors.
Yep.
See you
Hey,
all around.
thanks, Vaughn. See you later.
See you later.
First
Well,
time you want that delivery.
Yep.
All right.
Perfect.
All right. Do you want to go deal with these?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Or-
We can move them to a van for now, and then do it another day, or we could do it now. It's up to you. Because it's
I mean,
gonna
we got
be
it all loaded up. We might as well.
okay. It might be a little tedious if you could just bear with me, because I'm
Okay.
gonna have to do it individually to see the individual breakdown for the materials.
Yeah, I mean, I could
You could
just
help
make a
with
spreadsheet real quick if you want to just read me out the stuff, and
Yep,
I'll
that
record it
works.
while you're doing it.
Hmm.
Okay. In that case, can I have you drive there?
Yeah. Would you? Okay. That absolutely works. I'm not even trying to contest it. I'm just asking as far as if this would help. I have like a private shoe mats thing that I haven't updated yet, and by shoe mats I mean it literally helps. I write down the orders I get. It's not even a real shoe mats
Oh
thing.
no, I'll just make a new thing. We can always transfer it over.
All right, perfect. That's
okay?
fine because that'll be perfect for the
I like
first.
pretty stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be real. I copied your smoking gun one. I made it shoe mats.
Wow.
So it already looks pretty. I'm ready when you are. I tucked us away.
I am ready.
Oh shit, really? Damn.
Yeah. I just need you to like
Fast
tell me
as
what
fuck,
the
girl.
item is, and then just read it out to me. I won't be able to say anything back.
That's
so
fine.
Just assume I'm on top of it.
Okay. Okay. The first one is gonna be a PD spike kit. So this first one's basically spike strips. Okay, PD spike, put not useful. Useless, essentially.
So you got nothing?
Nothing. Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna try PD chest armor now. I do not have console. Yeah, that message did not hold up well, Sadie. Okay. PD chest armor is one rubber, one aluminum, and one plastic.
Wow, so much.
I'm gonna do another one just to make sure it gives the same amount every time. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to do coke stuff.
There's even another one in the glove box.
Yep, received one. 1 and 1. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the
One and one?
Yep, again, of the same materials. So plastic, aluminum, rubber. I'm gonna move on to the grapple gun. SWAT, useless. So NA. Was not able to be scrapped.
Wait, what about the grapple gun?
That's right. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. It has SWAT in its name. Grapple gun is not able to be
Useless?
scrapped.
Okay.
Yep. Honey, I feel like you can't see me, but I look pretty interesting right now.
You look fucking strapped, honey.
All right, I'm gonna start us with a stun grenade. Oh my god. Stun grenade was 45 rubber, 53 aluminum, and 53 scrap.
Very nice.
All right, I'm gonna start moving these materials so I don't get them mixed up with each other now, into the trunk. Okay.
Do what you gotta do, honey.
We're gonna do rifle ammo next. Rifle ammo is 1 rubber, 1 plastic, 1 aluminum.
Same as chest armor. then.
Yep.
What's up, Doc?
What's up?
I know. Doing the thing. Do you buy materials, by the way?
I do.
We do.
Oh, shit. Do you buy refined?
Depends on how much. Usually I don't. A lot of people...
What shape they're in.
Yeah, a lot of people, usually, honestly, a lot of people throw them in for free with the normals.
Oh, shit.
Watch and compass, not good. So PD, watch and compass, not scrappable.
Watching. Is that the same item or two different
Yeah,
ones?
same item.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to go, we're going to be a while, so you can go.
Oh, are you guys doing the 1x1?
Yeah. So take your time, go ahead.
I just got some MPXs to toss in here. Only a moment. Hope you guys are having some happy holidays out here.
Yeah.
You as
How
well.
about you?
Oh yeah, chilling. Couple brews in, going in, you know. Hey, there you go. You guys take care.
Hey, you have a good one.
Bye.
Later.
Okay. Flashlight is next. That guy did not even care that I had like 3 rifles on my back. It's gonna be a no for the flashlight. Flashlight is not useful. I'd rob them. No, you're right. I wouldn't ask. I would just rob them. Alright, the taser goes for 1 plastic, 1 rubber, 1 aluminum. PD Glock. 1 rubber, 1 plastic, 1 aluminum. Okay. PDM4 gave 10 aluminum, I believe 2 plastic, and 1 rubber. Let's start putting these in. That's a very strange combo to get back. The MPX was 111 of the same 3 that the others were giving 111 of. The PD Scar is 10 aluminum, 2 plastic, 1 rubber. Taser versions. IFAKs. From adrenaline. Pistol ammo. Which I don't think scraps. That could be wrong. Okay. Gonna be some scrap. I mean, sorry. Some sub ammo. One rubber, 1 plastic, 4 aluminum? Okay. Shotgun ammo is gonna be next. Shotgun ammo is 1, 1, and 1? Why is some ammo? Okay. Taser cartridges are 1, 1, and 1. And IFAK is next. IFAKs are not useful. So nothing. That sucks because we had a lot of them. A Samsung phone. Up next on the chopping block. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's either gonna be like 1 electronic, 5 electronic, or like 10 electronic. Also, I think electronic parts are a thing. 2 electronic parts, not electronics, electronic parts. I want to see what happens. Okay. I think these break down into electronics though, so let me see. I'm gonna try scrapping the electronic parts. And that was all it gave, was electronic parts. Electronic parts don't break down into anything, so I have no clue what the fuck electronic parts are for. So that's interesting. Who knows? A Browning high power pistol. This one is not destroyed fully though, so this one might be different and fully destroyed. Everything else has been totally destroyed. Browning gave 3 steel, 3 aluminum. Next up is going to be a nightstick. A nightstick is not useful. Pistol ammo is up next. I don't think pistol ammo is going to be useful, but we'll see. One, 1, and 1 of the aluminum plastic rubber. Adrenaline syringe is up next. I was not able to be scrapped. And I think you have the rest on you, I believe.
Yeah.
Can you fit them in the
Wait,
glove, or do you need
There's
to?
also one in the glove. There's
Okay.
armor in the glove, but it doesn't give you anything, right?
Yeah, yeah. I can still get rid of it.
I have this. I have a Remington and a smoke grenade.
Perfect. Those are our last two.
There you go.
Alright. Alright, we'll do the Remington first. Alright, Remington shotgun. Remington shotgun is 1, 1, and 1. The smoke grenade is the last, and it gave 30 rubber, 30 scrap, and 30 aluminum. All right.
Okay, I sent you the spreadsheet.
Perfect. And then,
I throw away this armor.
yeah. And then, I know one thing Malton was talking about was originally he was talking about like old evidence as well. So I might ask if you can do a care package of just random old evidence that won't be used. That way we can get a variety of like illegal guns and a variety of like stolen
really good.
equipment. And then we'll be able to make a giant spreadsheet. And I think the reason the spreadsheet works is we don't have to give them the breakdown of materials, but we can give them the number we want to assign to every item. And then that way he can hand it out to officers. Because the way Malton made it sound was, I'm not going to force cops to do this, but cops that want to make extra money can opt in to do this.
Yeah.
So that way he can just hand out, if you guys have this list.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, that way we could just hand them a list with a number, and he'd be like, if you guys have any of these, this is the amount it equals. Pass it to me, you'll get paid.
Yeah. I think we should make little flyers we could put in their mailbox for any cop that stumbles upon it. You're like, got broken shit, and give it to us.
This car's telling us.
They're just using bennies. Yeah, because then the word will get out better, because Malton can't be everywhere.
True, but I also like funneling it through Malton. That way it doesn't get that way every cop and their mother doesn't know, and then they go and spread it, and the next thing you know, you have Dodo just lowering prices to compete with
Oh
that.
yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
everybody going to try to get deals with PD.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Thank you for help.
Of course I help. You see how pretty the sheet is?
I have to pull it up actually.
Look at it's pretty. I made green the ones that seem really worth it, which are just grenades. And then the purple ones are ones that gave materials, and then I just left the ones that do nothing blank, but that's still good info to have, so we're not like, did we try that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I also have a doctor who is interested in giving us medical equipment. When he gets it, and that's
I had an
Janetti.
idea.
Yeah.
It might sound dumb.
Okay. And that's Janetti, and the best part is he is like with Manny, who's a cop, and Manny seemed very interested in giving old evidence over to me. So if I tell her Malton's approved this and give her the spreadsheet, I think she would actually dig up a bunch of it because they need to make payments for their house.
That'd be fantastic.
So and I also think I can probably convince Manny because she seemed, well, remember like this, some guy insulted me in front of Manny and Janetti, and she was ready to let me kill him and just look the other way.
God damn.
So
A few marriages in the city are strong.
So I feel like I could probably convince Manny to just start emptying old files that aren't even hers, just full of evidence to us for money.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'd be really good. My god, there's so many cigarettes in here.
Yeah, I will say the nice thing about having employees is if they're stocking the cigarettes themselves, we never have to go up to Willie's to work.
Yeah.
Like if me and you ever have the urge to just go work to kill time, we can literally always have cigarettes here now.
You ever tried scrapping dead cigarettes?
What was that?
Said,
Oh,
you
I
ever
have
tried
actually.
Scrapping?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
I fear that people much dumber than us would just make a ton of them and then
I-
go scrap them if that were the case.
I think all the ammos used to give more materials, and then people were just buying ammo from ammunition just to scrap it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. People ruin everything.
That's fucking so stupid. Probably spend more on the ammo than you make from the materials you get from it.
Well, definitely now, but I think it didn't before, and so people were being really shitty. Yeah, that actually looks really
It's
pretty.
just so fucking lazy.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
really
doesn't
pretty.
it look nice?
It looks really
Okay, well,
nice.
Want me to move your other one over so we can start our 2 minutes file?
Yes, as long as this is gonna be a just me and you file, because
Yeah, just us.
yes, as long as it is, because it needs to stay us if I'm gonna start putting illegal orders and shit on there.
Yeah, no, of course. I want to make a yeah, because I want to make a tab. This is just for us to keep track of stuff.
And I'm not gonna
'Cause
lie. Oh, my
I
bad.
want to make a tab that we could just copy over into a new thing if we ever had to turn over like our books, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So we could keep transactions of like our PD ones or illegally bought ones and stuff, not our illegal transactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, which is really good, is we could also send people like Carl or people that want work at Shoe Mats, give them a sheet. One, especially if Malton gives us a bunch of illegal like illegal old evidence to scrap. We can basically give all of our employees a sheet with the dollar value per not only PD weapon, but normal weapon. and then they can go buy it off Crypts.
Yeah.
And then just bring it to us, and we reimburse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie, because I'm pretty sure Marlo wouldn't mind, and I think it's the best way for us to handle it. I kind of just want to rip Otto's calculator for how we handle paying out employees at shoe mats for selling. Because I think it's the easiest. Okay, as somebody who's worked there, I think it's the easiest way for us to genuinely keep track of how much we'd owe an employee. That way we don't have to pay out per
I wouldn't
receipt.
ask Marlo. I would ask Mila. I know she made those.
Yeah,
She made
I mean,
the Otto's calculator.
yes, but
mechanical.
Mila might not let me take it, right? Marlo would just straight up just let me
No,
copy
she-
it.
Oh, she might.
Okay.
Probably teach you how to do it. She was pretty proud of it when it first opened.
But essentially,
She said she had fun doing it.
essentially, I don't know if you know how it works, but essentially the way they do it, I think it's really nice. I actually think you'd really love it too. If we had our Chew Mats employees selling, like, let's say a lockpick, it basically says in the comment they can copy and paste from the calculator what they put in the comment. So it would essentially be
And just charge them automatically. I know how it works. I used to work there. Remember?
Yeah, I know, but I just was saying, like, it's also really easy for us because we can see how much amount they're owed based on the comment because it includes employee labor in it. So we can see, all of that.
Yeah, that
so
would be good.
So it would make us paying them out super easy.
You'll just copy paste the formula.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because then we could copy and paste the formula, and if we actually decide to undercut the shops and stuff, we just have to change the price. You know what I mean?
Which we should.
I'm down to slightly undercut them, just as a fuck you.
Yeah, not massively. Just
Yeah.
a very tiny one so that we have a chance at making money.
I
Which
mean,
I think we will anyway, just because not everybody's always at the mechanic shops in the first place.
Yep. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, honey.
I want to hire so many employees for Chew Mats that we are open constantly.
Same.
So that it becomes just like everybody's go-to of like, yeah, Chew Mats is always open.
Same. Because especially the minute I can craft advanced lockpicks, like, then I never have to worry about materials going bad. Because we can literally buy materials by the 100 of 1,000. And I know that even if they're going to go bad, oh, okay, let me just make 50 advanced.
Yep.
Because I'm going to be real. If they're not going to sell at Chew Mats, I know Penny will buy them. If Penny's not going to buy them, I know Eve will buy them.
There are plenty of people who
If
will
he's
buy
not
them
going to
and
buy
resell
them, Autos will buy them.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw, but James Arsenal got so desperate for lockpicks, he paid me $220 for a single lockpick and bought 100 of them. He paid
God.
22 grand for 100 lockpicks. And I'm just going to keep in mind, they sell them for $300, and 50 of that 300 goes to the employees.
My God, we're gonna have a lockpick mafia.
So, but the best
You're
part
like, yeah,
is,
but what are you gonna do for me?
the best part
About a
is,
fucking $100 lockpick.
the best part is he gives me that price because I'm like they're like, if they're in a pinched guy to order from,
Yeah.
and whoever supplies them,
They're desperate.
which I'm not sure if it's one of my partners or not, apparently
Tell
gives
them
them
to stop.
bulk orders on one
my God.
day. So Arsenal comes to me and says, so we got a shipment. I'm like, oh yeah? So you don't need anything from me for today? And he goes, yeah, we got 500 lockpicks at once.
Oh my God.
So basically, they're all going to go bad before he sells them. Then he's going to have to
Yeah.
wait 5 days, and he's going to buy 50 or 100 off of us.
Oh my God.
Which is perfect for us.
Seriously though.
And Penny literally is foaming at the mouth for advanced. Like, because everybody wants to buy advanced at Roosters who come in for food over normal lockpicks.
That'd be great.
So, and
We're gonna have a whole empire.
the Roosters Reef, which wouldn't specialize in selling equipment like that, obviously, they just do weed. They said they went through 50 lockpicks in a week.
My
And that's
God.
at the retail price of $300. So
Yeah.
to put that into perspective, we would basically be making. What do you bet? We'd be making 12.5 grand off 50 lockpicks. Even if
Good Lord.
even if we go off the retail price.
God damn. God damn.
Yeah, honestly, if GSF just can't move thermite anymore, it's kind of perfect because then it'll allow me to not have to stress my partner out at all about materials for 50 thermite a week, and I'll be able to do like really mini thermite orders and then a lot of advanced and a lot of like radios.
I wake up early tomorrow. I might call Lexi because I really need her to teach me how to refine stuff so that I can just do that for us consistently and not have us have to wait.
Yeah, I will say
until
this.
somebody's around.
I will say
like we could do the ones that are going bad right now, but I don't know how to do it.
So I will say this. It isn't. This is gonna sound weird, but as of right now, it honestly is not worth it for me to make refined.
Well, just for the future.
No,
if
I
we do
agree.
Start
so
having giant deals constantly, then we're gonna have a lot of materials all the time.
Absolutely, but my
and
point
just extends their life a little bit.
But my point is that right now it's not time sensitive. Is what I'm trying to say. So don't like bend over backwards to get it done. Obviously.
Yeah.
But I guess my point is like, in the grand scheme of things, a lot of what I have now will actually cost us more money to make them if we use refined.
Really?
So can I try to explain something?
Well, just because.
Can I try to explain it to you so it makes a bit more sense?
Because we'd have to pay more money to refine them in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. So like.
Yeah.
So let me put it like this. I don't mind telling you because I know you're not gonna go run off and tell people, but.
Nope.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. It'll cost me like 30 aluminum, right?
Yeah.
60 plastic and 30 rubber for an Uzi, right?
Mm-hmm.
That breaks down to 10 refined, 20 refined, and 10 more refined, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just 3 times the amount, right?
Yeah, refined are a third of all materials.
Yes, right. But the craft is only a third, right? To the T, right? So basically, I'm paying extra money for no discount in using refined. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's just a matter, like, if it comes down to, like, we have a horrifying amount of materials that we don't want to go bad.
I agree.
Then refining will be worth it then.
But
it's still good to know just in case.
Yes, but my point is, there are certain things, though, like, for example, lockpicks cost 3 plastic, 3 rubber, and 5 aluminum, right? But if I were to use refined materials, it only costs 2 refined aluminum.
Yeah.
So that's my point.
Yeah,
Does
so
that make
just, like,
sense?
a ton of refined. So aluminum's worth refining.
Yes.
Really,
So
lockpicks for
my
sure.
point is, like, it's not urgent because the amount of lockpicks we have at this moment, I can easily make without the discount. But absolutely, you're right. You know, like, you know, shit's going bad, sure. But my big point is, like, more or less, I think those are gonna it's gonna matter much more if I were to have thermite or if I were to have like advanced or like if I were to have AKs. You know what I mean? Because that's when the refined really becomes a money saver, I'd imagine. Because the Uzis, you're literally paying extra if you use refined to make them. But the lockpicks, you're saving a little bit and you don't have to go across multiple materials, right?
Yeah, it's weird that it's not just like cost effective across the board. It's like dependent upon what you're trying to do with it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like all of them should be a discount if you use refined, right? Because it gives you
because
it gives you purpose to get it refined. Yes.
Yeah.
But
that doesn't seem to be the case at all.
Well, it seems
Other than that, it extends the life.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is the
by a
case for
lot.
lockpicks, right? But it's not the case for Uzis and Max. So the more I am able to make eventually, the more I'll be able to test the waters, right? So.
I gotta call Lilith back. She called me a while ago. While we were doing that. Oh, cool. They sent me an incriminating photo. Hello, I'm sorry. I was deep inside a spreadsheet and when you called. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, Louise sent a picture of it to me for unknown reasons. Nope. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I think Freddy's dead to the world. Oh yeah. Julio and Gilia filled me in on that a little bit. Oh, they're with her. Okay, the mother of 4? How could they do that? Okay, sounds good. Thank you for the comms. I appreciate it. Understandable. Probably passed out in his house. Alrighty. I'll see you tomorrow then. Alright, good night. Apparently, Julio and Gilly are getting a mother of 4 very drunk right now for saying she's HOA.
Okay.
Kinda wanna see what the fuck they're doing.
Okay. But what's it called? Yeah, no, I mean having that spreadsheet I think will be really good. And then like because honestly we could I was thinking about it, we could even like I can't stress enough that this is definitely have to be something that's an only me and you spreadsheet, because I could also break down normal versus refined in a category too, and we could see what becomes worth it and what's not worth it. And then we could also think up prices. And I'm also probably gonna keep the actual legitimate books on this spreadsheet you made too, because the legitimate books are definitely important to have, and I do have rough legitimate books. But they're very
I
like,
want to make it pretty.
Yeah, they're very like rough and not 100% accurate. Because I haven't kept up to date with like, I don't know if you saw the Chumahats account recently. It's $162,000.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in there.
And that's after I reimbursed myself the 45 for paying for materials. So if I wouldn't have reimbursed myself for actually buying materials, it would have been 200K.
Oh, wow.
And this has all been in like the span of a week and a half.
Yeah, we're pretty good at making money.
So that's what I'm saying. So imagine like having a imagine having like a drawn out like
Hi, are you good? Are you good? What'd you do? You're getting that lady drunk, aren't you? What are you gonna do with her? Okay, well, have fun with that. Alright. Love you, bye.
Hi, OG.
What are you doing?
Currently following Julio, Gilly, and all that, while they're talking to this lady. She's, drunk. I think that she took him to go to Roosters.
Okay, keep me updated, please.
Will do.
But
Julio said he might kill a woman.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's up? I turned my radio off.
Oh, you talking to me? Okay.
Yes, you.
So, yeah, I mean, I think, like, I think logically, like, I guess my point is, like, please don't stress yourself, and I know you're not trying to say you will. I'm just saying that refined, I don't think will matter until I get more shit.
Yeah, it's just not urgent.
Yeah. And I, honestly, I don't know if you want to do the refined to, like, help me, is your point? Because right now, the biggest struggle I'm having is consistent buyers of the shit I can make, if that makes sense. Because it's difficult because Uzis and MAC-10s are so worthless compared to an AP pistol. So nobody wants them, right?
Right.
So that's my big issue right now. Because I need to pump them out to be able to make advanced and to be able to make thermite shit.
Get a fucking Diamond Dogs to sell them at the apartments or something.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. But
Yeah,
like
newbies
I need to
coming
be, because like Carl's starting to bring in a fuck ton of materials, but Big Pussy is too. So I need to just really be able to just pump. You know what I mean? So that's like, I know I only want to fucking pump you anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you made it sound like that, so.
You're in timeout.
No, I'm not. But
Yeah, you are.
no, but I'm trying to like, cause I'm trying to think of like ways logically, cause like selling lockpicks is obviously easy. It's like the shops as like a way to do it. But like the only illegal thing like I can think of is like getting a couple people to actually push it for us.
Yep. That's
Which-
the only way you're gonna sell shitty weapons is to people who don't know any better.
Well, yeah, like having people actively pushing things, which I don't think you would be interested in, correct? Because you'd more or less be interested in actually dropping them off to pushers with me, right?
Yeah. I don't want to push those.
I don't know if you know anybody. I was gonna ask you about it, but I didn't want to like step over a line. I don't know if there's anybody from your boys that would ever be
No.
interested in that. Yeah, no.
Because
Because I
they all know how shitty those weapons are.
yeah, I got you. I just didn't know if any of them would be able to sell them.
No. And
Yeah,
I
I-
don't want that either.
Yep, that's why I hesitate to ever ask. Because the only other thing.
Remember, these are supposed to be separate.
What do you? Yes, but this is a legal thing. This isn't like a legal
I
business.
mean, yeah, but you're trying to get them further so you can do the other stuff in shoe mats.
Sure, would just help, and also if you had people that were interested, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna try to help Kermie when he lost his pistols, obviously, but Kermie's not around, obviously, anymore.
Nope.
So, stuff like that, I didn't know if any of them had interest, so I was just trying to be nice. I apologize.
It's all good.
Okay.
I think we also have other stuff in the works revolving the same kind of thing. Not the exact same, but similar.
Okay.
So the people who are interested already do or might soon.
I got you.
I fucking hate racers.
Yeah,
Can I
so
just
do I.
say I fucking hate street racing? Off-road races are at least not in the way of literally basically anyone.
Yeah. I think I might see if like I might see if Sab wants to push them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because he's looking to make money. But yeah, I mean, you're pretty much, you literally hit the nail on the head though. Like, I literally am getting big pussy 10 Mac 10s. Like, and the best part is when I
Yeah.
push to people like big pussy, I actually make good money off of it too.
Because I don't think Big Pussy will stop until he sells them.
Because
he seems to try to do it in the shortest amount of time he can.
yeah, because well, those are personal use.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy.
He's fucking nuts. I'm not even kidding, honey. Before like we were married, that guy used to contact me for like 5 Deagles, 15 Brownings, 15 Diamondbacks, 5 Uzis, and suppressors all at once.
Jesus Christ.
And me and the nerds would laugh our
What does he
ass off
do?
because we would like sit there puzzled on what the fuck he was spending that much money on. And we always made the joke, or I always did, and all the nerds caught on and then started doing it with me, that he was buying all these just to go hunt.
For animals?
Yeah. That's the joke I
Or
kept making, because
people.
he was the Diamond Dogs. So I kept joking that he was just buying these all to go hunt. So, and then like, what's it called? Fucking, yeah, because
What does he do? Where does he get his money? Who the fuck is this person?
I
a
don't even
fucking
know. He
anomaly.
also buys thermite. Did I tell you how much this guy can flip thermite for in the next tsunami, or in this tsunami?
I think so, yeah.
This guy buys thermite off me for $7 grand and is able to flip it in this tsunami for $9,000.
That's insane.
Like, I don't know. It blows me
Ugh.
away.
Imagine we were able to sell thermite out of the
I know
thing.
they made it illegal. Finally.
Ugh, that would have been so good. Would have had fucking line through the market.
Am I a piece of shit for like when we sell Chumat stuff, like a lockpicks, advanced lockpicks, right? For wanting to package some of them with a lockpick holder.
Shut up.
No, but you already know, like, you get you can throw
This
it.
is a lockpick keychain.
Yeah, but like, you get a
Swiss
lock.
Army knife.
You got a lockpick holder that comes with some lockpicks for $2 grand, and then just sit there and hear everybody say like, "How do I put my lockpicks in it?" after they buy it.
You just sell it as a keychain.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Fucking lockpick case.
Yeah, and then setting up a contract with Drea, where she's buying all the used materials at 9 per. Like, I genuinely believe if me and you sink the time into it, that this Chumat's business alone would probably make us millions.
Make us so much money.
Especially the more I make.
I want so many employees.
Yeah, the more I make too. Like, don't get me wrong, we'd probably be stressed having to deal with all the phone calls of dealing with this shit, but the amount of millions we could make would be insane.
So much money, which means I can, well, we can then buy all of the shit we would ever need to do jobs and not worry about it.
And then you were talking about doing an LLC, right?
Yeah, we should.
Especially if we start making that fuck ton of money.
Because I know how to do LLC paperwork. Like, Emma would probably approve it and be like, I don't know what this is, but I'll be like, it's an umbrella.
For everything.
Like Cerberus. And then they have all of their companies listed under that umbrella. And then she'd be like, oh, okay, sure, here.
I'd like...
What would we call it?
I don't know, but I would definitely like the logo to just be a skull with an ant somewhere.
Yeah, I want that to be like...
on every business.
Our family crest, yeah. Or a seal. That'd be sick. I would love that logo.
Like a golden one too.
Yeah, making your LLC would be good. But any other businesses we end up wanting to do, just chuck them all under the same umbrella.
Yeah. Or any that we eventually have millions to just throw at to get a percentage of it.
Yep, and then if we get bigger and have, like, if we have a smoking gun location, obviously you and I are gonna absolutely love running that, but having a clean CEO is never a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean we gotta keep an eye out on people. Samuel Fletcher seems good. Winslow seems good. Lionel seems good.
Samuel Fletcher seems clean, which I like.
But so is Winslow. Winslow also seems
True.
nice,
True. Winslow would actually be really good.
Because he's also just genuinely very sweet.
He seems like he would listen to us. And also doesn't seem to have any other affiliations where I could see like Samuel, if you're offered higher up in Tony's, he might take it.
Exactly. Oh, also, I'm gonna try calling him actually. But Cowboy Tanaka keeps texting me, like, during the AU tsunami. Because I asked him to text me when he was around, because I was trying to finish up hiring. And he keeps checking in, like, hey, I'm around, but it's always during... Yes. But it's always during AU tsunami. So if I end up not being able to sleep because of being in utter pain, if it's okay with you, I might...
Where's Herbie?
I can't. It's okay. But if...
You want to onboard him?
Yeah, if it's okay with you, since
fine.
he's not picking up now, just because he has such a hard time coming into town, just quickly hopping in town and onboarding him if I catch him.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then the other person I wanted to call that I tried earlier that didn't pick up is that Dean guy that's around these hours.
Yep. He's more EU, I believe.
I
more
believe
towards the EU.
No, I thought it was AU. Because I listed him down as AU. But I could be wrong.
I just have a feeling.
Well, that was the only reason I wanted to hire him. So if that's wrong, I don't necessarily know if I want to hire him.
Well, I don't have an issue with somebody being EU. We don't wake up during EU either. At all.
He's not picking up. Are you trying to go to bed soon?
Probably.
Okay. So not any businessy stuff.
Like what?
There's like 1 or 2 full AU guys. I wanted to see if they were around to do a quick interview, but...
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I think these guys are both AU guys, so let me try calling them. This guy I know for a fact is AU. He seems like a nice guy. He's a hunter.
A hunter.
I'm not gonna lie. One of the things I might task Carl to do with these group of runners for Chew Mats to chop with him is to rob these hunters for bands for us to clean through through Mike. Because this guy was telling me when I was giving him the loan, and then I asked for him to like work for us, to do an interview rather. Yeah. He's telling me like one dried animal carcass gives like 50 bands, which is like $15,000.
Jesus.
So, and apparently Carl was telling me that these motherfuckers at the time to give in these illegal carcasses for like that amount of money line up like 10 deep.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, so like Carl was telling me like he wishes he had when he gets a crew to just rob them all. And Carl even said any bands he gets, because I told him as like a testing period, I want to test how much they clean for. He's willing to give them to me at $175 per. So we're essentially making like $75 to $100 off of Carl every band he gives. You know?
Yeah, it could work. Hello, goodbye.
Because remember we were talking about that as like a second thing.
Yeah.
I also, cause the bank that I successed today, like with the thermite, we ended up getting.
Yes.
Yes, I succeeded. I carried. The bank that we did today, I think I got 45 bags out of it, which I don't remember. I don't think Mike gave me a number for them though. So, but I think they're like around $200 a bag. So basically 10 G's.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, crime doesn't pay, honey. I don't know.
Huh.
Do you think
Why do
jobs
people
pay?
do it?
They just do it to do it. I don't. To be honest, from what I understand, the only ones that pay are the vault. But even then, if you have 6 people, I think nowadays it's like 200 grand. So split 6 ways, that ends up being like only 60K, right? And that's if you
I'd
succeed.
still take that.
Yeah, you take that, right, honey? But keep in mind, if you fail once, that's like 20 grand fine, right? 10 grand fine. So it stacks up.
What was your job earlier that you got 10K on?
Bay City.
Oh.
And that was split 3 ways.
That's like pretty low level though, right?
Yes, it is.
Since it's just 2 shots per minute.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's kind of low level.
But that
Like, Fleekas
doesn't
don't
even
pay.
seem worth it.
No. So you think
Like,
that's
the-
bad?
If you're not going to get away with it, the risk versus reward doesn't seem equitable.
Yeah. If you think that's bad, the Fleekas, I don't know what they're doing nowadays, but from what I understood, they were doing like, it costed like 30 grand to do, plus all your possessions, plus the risk of actually doing it, only to get like $5,000 profit, plus the possibility of getting a Polito dongle.
Yeah. See, I live in HOA land where jobs are done because Freddy wants to progress on stuff, right?
Sure.
He wants to beat stuff to be able to say that he was able to do that and to progress to a bigger, better job. Or do a job a bigger and better or a more risky kind of way just to be able to say that he was able to pull it off because he's fucking crazy. More or less.
Okay, so he likes doing plans. Got it.
He likes the thrill of it more than anything.
I think that's what most people are like, yeah.
Yeah, so I've never, this isn't saying that other people don't. It's more so that I've never heard what the payouts are because my group doesn't really care about
Yeah,
it.
that's why I love Mickey, to be honest. Because Mickey...
I think Mickey and Freddy would get along from what you've told me.
Mickey and I bounce ideas off each other. And he, like, I came up with that suppressor job for him, and he fucking loved it. And then he bounced an idea off me, which I'd appreciate if he kept between me and you. Which is basically having 2 people hijack Air 1, have the cops give the right comms throughout the entire chase until they lose eyes, give the wrong comms, so all of PD loses the people, and then after that, make the cops like fucking basically hijack the helicopter, fuck the helicopter up, and parachute out.
Wait,
and he wants
to combine that with my baby driver plan.
and yeah, exactly.
Because we actually could.
and
Pretty easily.
And yeah, so and then on top of that, so yes, that's got to stay between us because he wants to do that really badly, and then on top of that, he basically the two people that hijacked Air One basically fuck the helicopter up, parachute out, and get away.
Jesus Christ!
Like today's job that we did, so we did 2 jobs. The Bobcat we were gonna do that we weren't able to do. Basically, the dam. You know the little underground area of the dam.
Yeah, of course I do.
We had 4 motorcycles parked in it, and we had the dam blocked off. Not this part of the dam, like going up, but the back part of the dam, if that makes sense.
The other end of the bridge, yeah.
Yeah,
Other end
when
of
we
the
get
dam.
up there, since you're literally going there, I'll just explain it, because it's easier for me to visualize than words. But we basically had 4 Sanchez's parked under, and Mickey had a helicopter. And basically 5 of us went to the Bobcat. 5 of us got out. 5 of us came here. Well, it's 4 of us. It was supposed to be 5, but Lang couldn't make it in time. Because he was busy. But basically, come left. So, if you stop here, so up ahead, you see where, like, where HOA court usually is, the big, like, thing?
Yeah.
There's a dump truck there blocking off there, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we stopped the car here, ran over here, where the cops chased us on foot, where 4 Sanchez's were parked here, where
God.
all of us
And then he
came
went
out in
to the
single
other way.
lines
Yeah.
over here, and they couldn't follow us over there.
Yeah, because their cars can't get through.
Yep. And the best part was Mickey was in a helicopter, so the person that had all the loot was gonna meet Mickey. No.
Oh,
So Mickey had a helicopter staying with all the stuff so it didn't disappear. As soon as we were coming up the dam, Mickey fucked off to the cove by the power plant that you know of. And the person with the loot, the person with the loot was gonna meet Mickey there. So the person with the loot was guaranteed to get out. Because we'd have to split up by like 5 motorcycles.
Dang.
Yeah. So that's the type of
Would've
shit
been good.
Mickey really likes to do. And he's like getting into the phase of like planning shit for the meth heist stuff. I don't know if you know about. Do you know how that shit works?
What, runs?
The meth heists? Yeah. I don't know if they're called runs, but
I know about runs, unless the
What's the difference?
meth heist is something different.
oh, well, that's what we call it, I guess. So what's a meth run?
Oh,
then?
just like a ton of, like a metric fuck ton of meth. Or
Yeah.
like a mobile situation.
Do you know how it works though?
No, I've never been on one.
So basically, it's like a drug
I used to
trafficking
know,
amount of
but I
meth.
don't remember. Yes.
In the back of an armored vehicle, and you have to transport that to a location.
Yes.
So you have to use the vehicle supplied, right? So the idea I pitched to him, besides the Silent Night one with all white and suppressors, was it was basically when it would have to be really, really situational. But if we lose eyes for a split second, if they lose eyes for a split second on the armored vehicle, but not the normal vehicles in the chase, like the support vehicles, the armored vehicle drives into a U-Haul/freezer truck. They suck them up, close it, and then they keep going by, essentially. And just keep chasing the normal vehicles. Because he was trying to come up with creative ways to not shoot. Because he likes to have a variety of like ambushes and normals, and he actually seems to not like doing ambushes in the slightest, unless it's very rare.
Yeah. And more of a distraction than actual execution.
Well, I told you the plan he came up with for me, right?
When you guys were in the canyon?
Yeah, where me and Bjorn were up with AKs and just
Yeah.
gunned down cops, essentially, and then dipped immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we very much like to hit and dip if we ambush. Yeah, there's one I really want to do, which I would actually love to do with you too, is I told him I'd really like to do a job with the Roosevelt, where all 6 people are like old school style.
Yeah, I want to do that.
But I also kind of specifically...
Tommy guns.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him I wished. I also kind of specifically, as a different version of that, you know, I'd obviously love to have you do with the 6 of us, but a different version of that, which would be cool, would be me and you doing it in just the Roosevelt, and just going back to back with as many as we can. Like actual Bonnie and Clyde.
Actual Bonnie and Clyde day.
Like just chain. Just literally
back jobs.
just back-to-back banks and like jewelry,
anything,
and
yeah.
stores, and never change clothes, never change car, and see how long we could get away with it,
That'd be
and
fun.
don't use anybody else on the outside. And if it comes down to it, we go out with a bang.
One of us will have to learn hacking in order to do that.
Yeah, I've taken a crack at hacking before.
I'm about to start buying laptops and seeing if I can actually get any good at it, or if I'm a lost cause.
I'm gonna tell you now, it's a little bit pricey. I'm just gonna let you
I
know.
know it is.
Okay,
I've tried it before.
I don't know if you've bought it though. Only reason I know this is Sab told me he accidentally bought one, not realizing why he did, and it costed him $15,000.
What? 15K for them? It used to be like 10.
15K just to practice.
For one laptop?
Yep.
What
But
the
you
hell?
can use it for like a couple days to practice.
Wait, it doesn't have like number of attempts anymore? It's like how
No. There's specifically a practice version.
No, I know. So I've gotten practice laptops in the past, but you could only practice.
Oh yeah,
on
they changed that
them.
a while ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I tried it a long time ago.
Yeah. I know what you're talking. Yeah. So the one-use ones you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a use or two or something.
Yeah, I think they
Okay,
changed
so this
it
just
so it's like
lasts you
a
a few
day.
days, but you could sit here and
you sit practice as much as you
hack
want.
all day.
and- yeah.
And try. Yeah.
So.
Okay. I mean,
So
that
it's like
seems
15,
better,
20.
to be honest.
Yeah. Still pricey as fuck.
Yeah, but it's more cost effective than buying 15 different laptops to use once each time.
Yeah, but
Just
I
for
think
you to look at it the first time and be like, what?
Yeah, I think it's only practice for like the easiest one though too, right? So.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I was asking about thermite, because I like a lot of these. I don't know what would even be in front of me to know if I have any chance at being able to do it or not.
I will say I think a lot more people can thermite, not a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
can hack. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
hacking I've
like,
heard is the harder one, but I don't know. Freddie said something about a 7x7 thermite is the hardest thing ever, and he gets annoyed by it.
7x7 is the one I fucked up by 1 today. So the
Mm.
6x6s I've never failed. The 7x7
know what
I've
that
been one
means.
short each time.
What 7x7? What though? I don't
Like
know.
like think of it as squares, I guess.
Oh,
Like all the the dials on the
Like
the
a
actual
spreadsheet.
bomb, like the detonator.
Yeah.
Like you know how a detonator has buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it like there's 7x7 buttons.
And you see it for like a second, and then
Yep.
have to
Remember it.
recreate it.
Yeah.
Oh, I might actually be good at that.
I'm sure you will be.
Maybe.
I'm sure you will.
What's the tone?
None. And then
Just because it's easy?
no, I'm sure you will be. And then
I'm annoyed.
No, I'm just. You very much clearly want to do this to help, and when you very much want to help people, you dedicate your mind to it. So, even if you're not good at it for like ages,
But it
you
benefits both of us.
sure, but it benefits
Well,
your
everybody.
boys the most, right? So, like my point
No,
is,
it could benefit you and I too.
yeah, but either way, it doesn't even matter the specifics. My point is, it's gonna help people regardless, and that's what you like to do. So even if
I
you
like being
are
helpful.
fucking horrible at it, which I doubt you will be because it's up your alley, you would still sit there and do it for ages until you get it right.
Maybe.
I know you.
Well, I mean, it would help us too, especially if I learn how to do like fucking normal laptop hacking.
Yeah, I mean
stuff.
normal laptop hacking,
And
right?
you and I
But-
could go hit whatever we want, whenever we want.
Yeah, I mean I can do thermite. Normal. I haven't fucked around with a normal laptop in a minute. I was actually thinking about asking Sam if I could borrow it.
Yeah.
Because the normal hacking is like a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's the same, right? With the like shapes and numbers and colors. and
Yeah,
then
but
it
it's not a
asks you-
7x7 with remembering. It's like.
Huh?
It's not a 7x7 though.
No, the normal laptop hacking.
Yeah, I know. It's like there's like 4 numbers, and
Yeah,
then you have
it's
to
the
call out
letters and
things,
shapes and
you have to
colors,
remember.
and
Yeah,
then it's like
mhm.
color of shape.
It's
1 or
also
whatever.
made harder since the last
Yeah.
time you've done it, though.
Super.
So basically,
Why? It was already impossible.
So basically, the last time you did it, I think it was the combos of like 3 or 4 a box. They made it like 12 a box. So like,
huh?
Yes. So if this makes sense, like I probably also am over dramatic, about it because like that's how I remember the difference being. So basically, it went from being like 1, 2, 3, 4 as like the numbers that come up, and then it gets rearranged as 4, 3, 2, 1. But you have to remember the original numbers, right?
Yeah.
And then the number 1, let's say it was like the text square in a circle with the background color orange, right? I know, but I'm explaining that part first, honey. Please.
Well, you don't need to because I know that.
I know, but I need to. I need to for my brain, honey. For my brain to not.
Don't snap at me.
I apologize. I know you know this. It's not because you don't know. It's for my brain, honey. But how they changed it is, let's say that one that was just 3 options, right? Normally, it got made into like the circle with an inner circle in it, all different colors, with the text that also have colors.
What the fuck?
So, and then there's like 8 different possibilities, if I remember correctly. That was the last time I did it, at least. And then maybe it's different now, but that's the last time I remember it. So.
How does anybody do this?
Just like
How many people do
extreme
you think
reaction.
in the city actually can hack?
I think like 2 of my boys can. Or 3 of my boys, maybe. So I know like me, Lang, Mickey, and I think Yuno can all do thermite. And then I think Mickey and Yuno are the ones that can hack for my boys. I don't think... Lang used to be able to hack on the easier one, I think, if I remember correctly. So I remember Lang was making a big deal because he thought one day they reverted back to the older one. And he was like, oh shit, we might be able to just do a Fleeca right now.
Yeah.
But like the newer one, I think made it way harder.
Hmm.
Because the last time I tried to do a hack, I also only like was able to blink 20 times a minute.
Yeah.
Now I do not have that issue in the slightest. So I kind of want to try again.
Yeah.
Plus, I just like
Otherwise,
puzzly stuff.
One of us would have to learn if we were ever to do a Bonnie and Clyde day.
Well, not necessarily, because there are jobs that just do thermite, right? And there are jobs that just do like safe crackers, which is the same.
Yeah, it's true.
I do think I'm not gonna lie to you. I do think it would be really funny if we did like 3 stores that didn't get caught, dropped off loot, did like Bay City, didn't get caught, and all in the Roosevelt too, which would be amazing if this happened, right?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Did a Fleeca, didn't get caught. Imagine doing the vault, just me.
It would actually be hilarious to literally go rob a store, get in a chase, and just drive to another job
after losing them
and walk
immediately.
in the building. Just pick up a hostage along the way.
Yep.
That'd be great.
But like, imagine if we got so far along, like almost like a mini progression day.
Just a huge string of jobs.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I imagine we managed to lose PD so many times in one day we did the vault.
Oh my god. Be like, are you gonna stop us? Please, man.
Yeah, I was telling Mickey I kind of want to go as far as to buy the wooden stocks and the suppressors for the Uzis, so they literally look like Tommy guns.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So not only would we all be in like pinstripes, fedoras, and stuff like that, but we'd also all have like Tommy guns with wooden stocks. Or Uzis
Yeah, I
with
love
wooden
that.
stocks. But yeah, that was one that I pitched to him. I think another one was like the one that I told you about, like picking up the car in the U-Haul. I think Mickey would absolutely love and help doing a baby driver plan with us if we ever wanted to.
Yes, I want to do a baby driver plan so badly.
Because Mickey, yeah, Mickey would absolutely love that.
Yeah, I just like the idea of like practicing for it. I don't know. I feel like practicing for a heist in a certain capacity puts more pressure on the actual job, but I like that.
I'm not gonna lie, when we set up for the
down to
job,
this.
Mickey was like, "Hey, how about you guys practice with the motorcycles, walking down there and then driving the motorcycles out?" And Tony goes, "I got this. I've done this before. I don't need to practice." Then when the job came, he was the
fail
first one
immediately.
out and made the wrong turn and drove into the dump truck, which all of us followed because we thought he knew what to do because he said so, and then he got caught immediately.
Do your boys yell at each other?
Like, not really, to be honest.
Really? That's nice.
I'm not gonna lie.
What's that like?
A lot of what my boys are is like, Mickey will be very much like, he always memes about being the leader, and if he does that around the wrong person, he gets his ass kicked, and then it turns into like, he tells Tony, he barks an order at Tony as a meme to tell him to go run his errand, and then Tony will tell him to go fuck himself. And then they'll get in each other's face, start yelling, and then they'll start making sexual noises. And then it stops.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yep, I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay.
I literally sat there and I listened to these two do that back to back twice while waiting for Sab to show up so we can actually go through the plan.
I don't know what kink that would even be.
Yep. And then they start yelling at each other. Like, just like meme yelling at each other, though. Not like actually getting mad.
No, yeah. Yeah, we're just, I feel like this is gonna be a small, not like event, but like observation. I feel like people take Siz's maulding really to heart, even though Sizz doesn't mean it in any actual, like, personal, be offended by this kind of way.
Absolutely. I think...
Like, I've only ever seen Sizz mauled so hard once that the person absolutely should have taken it to heart. And that was Krator.
I was going
and
to
he
say, that was
demoted
probably
him.
Krator.
Yeah. But everything else is just, like, normal frustration at whatever the situation is. It's not, like, actual personal, fuck you, I'm not going to talk to you tomorrow, you're out of HOA. It's just, like, that's how he molds.
Yeah, I think that's, like... I'm sure you don't see it ever, or don't see it as much as it used to be, but I think that's why Sizz and I are so close, is we're very similar, where we will snap on people for being dumbasses, but we don't want people to take it to heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, if people don't know you guys or hang out with you well enough, or just take it that way, or even, honestly, you guys are people who do better when people throw it back in your face. And then it's very clear that it's not this, like, permanent, I hate you because of this mess up thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I used to, look, I used to know Sizz when he didn't do crime, and then I ran the tuner shop as a legal front for selling cocaine and guns.
Yeah.
And then I literally did a job to save Saab, didn't care about my record, and went off the deep end and brought Sizz along for the ride. And he went from this, like, super timid dude who, like, was like, hey, what's up, guys? Hi.
Whoa, yeah, I've heard Sizz was like me.
Hey, what's up, guys?
When I first showed up.
And he was like that, and we started doing shit together, and within a matter of probably like a month of doing shit together, he was fighting for pocket wiping hostages with me. Because I rubbed off on him, I think. My aggression definitely rubbed off.
Yeah, like, my hesitation with HOA has always been, at least, you know, since the economic collapse, has always been, I don't want to cause people to lose the money that we all sunk into it. It's not being mauled at by Sizz. I don't care about that. One, because he barely does it. Two, I know the secret to getting Sizz to stop yelling at you. And that's just to agree with him.
Not to, this might sound like being a dick towards your boys, but I hope you don't take it like this, but you also don't care about Sizz's attention. Like,
that's fair.
And I know not all of your boys do, obviously.
No, it's absolutely true.
But there are definitely, even from just talking to you and Julio separately, there are definitely people that will, like, run and flock to Sizz.
A good job from Sizz.
Like, not only do they run and flock to him to just be around him, they also run and flock to him for good boy points. And I think when you have that mindset and you do that...
How do you think I came up with the term?
Yeah, but not only that, but like I feel like when you're like that, and it seems like a lot of your boys are, sometimes... It doesn't seem like your newer boys are, but like some of the... Between the newers and the olds... When you have that behavior and that mentality, you're gonna take criticism to heart.
Well, brother, less than 3.
Very much so.
You're gonna be
because you're constantly running to this person. It's almost a motherly way. You're constantly going to this person for reassurance and to get good boy points and to be like, look how are you proud of me? And hey, let's hang out. But then the minute you get snapped at for doing dumb shit, which is deserved, you take it super to heart because you're constantly looking for good boy points and affection.
Yeah. So like I mean, in Lilith's case, Sis literally refers to her as daughter. So Lilith is always seeking that approval, but so are people like Kian.
That's what I'm
It's not
saying, like-
necessarily a bad thing, right? Especially if like Sis has been kind of, at least in Lilith's case, he's very, very hands-on with Lilith and kind of guided her through stuff. So I kind of understand why she wants his approval when it comes to certain things she does. Kian will take things just really hard because he was the goodest egg, mostly. But then there are people who just only come around to really spend time with Sis, which is fair enough. But yeah, I feel like there are less people who want good boy pats from Sis nowadays. But everybody still doesn't want them all.
Yeah,
which is fair enough. Whether you take it, not like, you know, take it to heart and take it home with you, but whether you take it to heart while you're out and about or not, it still
You
is
don't believe
something
it?
not everybody necessarily wants to feel the wrath of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Which is fair enough, you know. Or at least people like Tio and Gilly, I think, are more comfortable if I tag along, because I'll always give like, "Hey, you did your best," kind of speeches.
Yeah, because yeah. I mean, I also like.
We gotta learn from it, grow, keep going forward.
It's why I've been really wanting to do something with Sis and Sab, because Sis, Sab, and I very much went through months of just doing jobs together and just doing shit together for literal months to months to months.
Yeah.
So like it got to a point where as soon as a hostage would pull a gun or mouth off, one of the three of us would be the quickest to draw. Like, I remember there was a time that two people literally ran from Sis, Sab, and I, and we all just started chasing him, gunning him down in the back.
Jesus.
Yeah, because Sab and I have this curse. I like to call it NVLB. Where, for some reason, we always run into people that want to be a tough guy, want to guns in their face.
Literally earlier today.
But
when you shot a guy for pulling out a knife.
Yeah, but guess what?
Yeah.
Before that guy,
Oh, no.
we kidnapped a tow truck driver. He put a gun to his face, and the guy goes, "Are you serious?" And Sab and I both go, "I want to fucking kill him. I want to fucking kill him." And we were like, "You're so fucking lucky. We're down the street from the bank, and we need you right now." And then he literally, I'm not even kidding, honey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even, I wish I was kidding. Like, I legitimately wish I was kidding.
Oh my god. You know, I think that would be genuinely hilarious if it was someone who's never reacted like that in that situation, but they've just had a fucking day.
Yeah, but
That would be
I
kinda
think
funny,
I
but
think
I
the
don't think that was probably
no, because he goes, "Really?" And then we point the guns at him until we get in the trunk. He's like, "No." And then we go, "Really? You got a gun in your face?" And he's like, "Get that gun out of my face." And then gets in the trunk and then rolls the eyes at the bank.
I would have loved if he rolled his eyes in the trunk and somehow communicated that to you.
The amount of today, I think I've shot 2 people in the quickest draw within the West. Saab had a knife in his stomach while I blew her brains out.
Oh my god.
Still, and the guy had reached into his waistband and had his brains blown out.
Damn, honey.
Yo, Bio, thank you the raid. Yeah, this shotgun has a couple bodies from just today, and this is the same shotgun I shot Chips with.
Oh yeah. Wait, you didn't.
Buttocks raid
I shot
biotox
Chips.
wiggle biotox
Yeah, I shot him
pog,
too.
Buttocks raid biotox wiggle
I like to
biotox
shoot people
pog,
when they're on the
buttocks
ground,
raid
honey.
Biotox wiggle biotox pog.
I like to line up shots on people even after I knock them on their ass, and then line up the barrel of my gun next to their skull and then do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, Bio, thank you the raid. Love you.
I think a lot of this is gonna sound crazy. When I joined HOA was full of assholes. Like, quite literally people who would get on each other's nerves so fucking much that we would just end up not seeing people for a while. and like quite honestly, we're just basically mean to each other 24/7. But we've recruited some good eggs now who are much more compassionate people than HOA of past, I would say. So they also have, you know, that comes with a sense of I don't want to fuck up everything for other people, so I'd rather myself not ever learn something than risk ruining other people's good times. Which I think is nice, but also everybody who is great at, you know, jobs and stuff started exactly where they are now, or where we are now.
Yeah. And I mean, to be honest,
Everybody's
some people
gotta
are
start somewhere.
just gonna get it, and some people are just not gonna get it too, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
but
you
it's
can
always
practice
worth trying.
yeah, exactly. But you can practice 100 times, but there will be some stuff you just can't learn if
Yeah,
you're just
that's
not the right
for
person
you,
for
if
it.
that's yeah, especially with hacking.
No, I'm not even talking about just hacking. Like, I mean, I even think like there are some people who
Situational
are
awareness.
personality-wise, like people that are
Adaptive.
timid, who aren't going to be
Yeah.
willing to pull the trigger in a situation that's needed. People that situational awareness when they're trying to get away. People that know how to look at a situation with cops versus hostages and know how to read the room and do the right thing.
Yeah, adaptivity is huge, I feel like, for a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's why, like, yeah, that's why, like, that's why I do genuinely, like, you know, I love my boys, and I love doing shit with my boys, because all of us have been doing jobs, not only together, but for so long that, you know,
Yeah,
we
you guys,
all,
like, probably read each other's minds at this point.
but yeah, but, like, every single one of us could shot call and not have an issue, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like...
Anybody could take the reins at any point.
Yeah,
really.
and I also think that's why, like, Sis was trying to get me inside to do a job, like, the other day.
Yeah.
Because, like, I also think Sis likes it.
Old times.
Because I'm sure it
Sis
gets
what?
frustrating. I'm sure Sis likes it too, because I'm sure it gets frustrating for him to have to constantly call shots on jobs.
You say that, but Sis just naturally does that.
True, but you get what I'm saying, though, right? Calling shots
Yeah.
with people that have no clue what they're doing versus calling shots with people that will just listen. You know? There's, like, a difference, right?
Yeah, I mean, Julio definitely could if you let him more often. If Julio's in the right mindset.
Yeah, but that's
we
the thing,
definitely
right?
don't.
Julio-
We're not a squad of. Anyone could take the reins and we'll be fine.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Julio has to, one, be in the right mindset, and two, the other thing about Julio is you have to push him to do it. Like, even if he's in the right mindset, some days you'll have to push him to do something. Because it very much depends on the mood, right?
Yeah. No, I'm sure. Sis likes to do it. I mean, I think that's why he does stuff with Flippy too, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Because Flippy usually has crews of people who do this constantly. And I imagine him and Flippy probably share comms, if not Flippy take over. I don't know, I just want to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be one-shot calling in any of those situations. I'm much better. I don't know. I know where my strengths lie and where they don't. So when I'm in a situation where mine don't, I just shut up and do what I'm told.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, like, it's not a jab at you at all, but not having the experience,
I mean, I
the
have
amount
zero
of
experience,
exactly, not having
yeah.
the experience to have to shot call, the amount of pressure that's going to put on you just isn't good for you anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, once I learn and get
Yeah,
into
if you
rhythm,
learn
I'm
a
sure
bit,
I
it's
could,
different,
but-
right? But I'm saying with zero experience, the amount of pressure
God, no.
that's gonna
Yeah.
that'll
I'm
literally
good.
scare you off.
Yeah, I'm good.
Like,
Though I do expect a day to come where, we're a turtle, we're a turtle, we're a turtle. I do expect a day to come if I start actually doing jobs a bunch that says will just randomly take me to a job and then be like, all right, you're leading. Go on then.
probably. I mean, that's if you like them too, right?
And then I'll shoot him. Those motherfuckers. keeps doing that in like war meetings and just general gang meetings. At least he was for a while. But every so often he seemed to enjoy testing me and gearing me up for being second in command. I think he was also pleasantly surprised at how much of a dick I can be, which I don't have to tell you. You've suffered that firsthand. My
Sure, but
apologies.
it's also me.
I know.
You're nicer to other people.
On some of these gang meetings, I've not been. And war meetings, rather. With other gangs. I have not been.
Well, you're also okay. Leave it like this.
There are times where Sid's is like, oh my god.
You also have to.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but you also have to keep in mind my way to handle things versus your way, right? Like,
Yeah.
so it's nice when I take into account my reactions. So you gotta keep in mind it's all about perspective.
True. My first instinct, since I would, try to fight with my gang as a civilian, so that would be like, I always had to think of super creative ways to fuck over somebody. And this was before this whole business season was in full swing, right? Things were different back then.
Yeah,
But
I mean, not wrong.
I liked thinking of different ways to help out in wars like that without actually picking up a gun and fucking over the businesses I had for us. So my first reaction is still always like, I'm just gonna tear you down mentally. Discredit you and make sure that whatever you want to achieve professionally, you can't do.
Yeah, I think I'm just pretty good at like reading situations, and just general vibes of people. Because more often than not, if I can read a situation and see they really don't want to smoke, I will just big dick heavy.
Yeah, I've had to learn to pull back on that. I fucked up really badly with that a while ago, but
Yeah, I mean, it definitely comes down to being able to read people in the
I've
situation.
definitely gotten better at it. Yeah.
Like, for example, if I was there with Ray when he got disrespected in the manor, I would have pretty much said, you claim you don't want beef with us, but yet you disrespect a family member in the manor. I'm going to give you 10 seconds before you catch a bullet. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I've had to adjust from like, I don't know. I had to reel myself back in and see if it was a big dick situation or not. Because I tend to get defensive of myself and my boys and you, and that
You-
usually leads to me lashing out pretty harshly.
You get
with my
defensive of
words.
yourself. That's true.
But like even the Anna Swallows thing, right? When we were in that conversation, I was like, all right, I'm gonna see if like how much of this is bullshit. But the second that I could tell it just was entirely, and that this is a person who I think like peers over her shrubs and her neighbors when she's bored, and could see them like high five a person and will somehow turn that into, I saw them slap the shit out of their husband, and there's been a repeated pattern of domestic violence and turn it into something like that. The second I could tell that she was that kind of person, then I was like, yeah, we're just gonna big dick and you can go fuck yourself. She's one person. All the credibility or backup she had is also standing next to us saying, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? There's also very much looking at people and seeing if they're very isolated or connected as well.
Yeah, she seems like the type of person where anybody who has more than one brain cell would take almost everything she says with a grain of salt. And if they don't, then they're probably just as dumb as she is.
Yep, I also like knowing weaknesses before going into big dicking, and it's not capable every single time. But like, knowing who would hurt the most and how to hurt people the most before presenting the option of big dicking. Like, knowing who cares the most to a gang and who is valued the most by a gang, or who the majority of the gang would hurt seeing be in pain and suffer. Knowing that in advance, big dicking, and then if they still want to, you know, pipe up, take that person and make them suffer on film and send it to them.
Yeah, I think I do kind of the same thing, but verbally. So, like, I can tell she's the kind of person who really enjoys hearing herself speak and getting people to believe the batshit crazy narratives that she comes up with. So I basically just kept saying, I'm not done every single time she tried to interrupt me, and basically said, I don't care what you say, I choose not to believe you, and it fucking tilted her beyond belief.
I mean, yeah, I'm similar. I'm just more aggressive though with it. Like, I mean, even at that town hall, when they would pipe up about stupid shit, I tell them I literally don't give a fuck about what you have to say because it doesn't matter and you're bullshitting. I'm very quick to call people out on shit and put them in their place. I've had to deal with some very delusional gang leaders over the years and some very delusional gang members over the years, and to have them sit there and be like, "You're snitching, cuh," and then to sit there and have to belittle them and put them in their place constantly to the point where they walk out and cry. So,
Now, speaking of which, I still want to get OTT's gas station.
Is car wash, you mean?
Car wash, yes.
Well,
Sorry.
to be honest, to be honest, I don't think we'll ever get it because, God forbid, we'll ever see
never
Mando.
see Mando again. Yeah.
He literally, the last time I saw Mando, he ordered 4 suppressors off of me, your shotguns, never paid, and fucked off.
I think the last time we saw him, we rolled
We
up
literally
and
questioned
called
him
out
about
on
it.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he hasn't been around since. So, I mean, in a sense, he'll never have his car wash, which is good enough for me.
Yeah, it'd just be nice to have it in my pocket, right? Not even like go tell him about it or
Yeah.
make it very public, but just like if he ever goes trying to find out who owns it, or if he tries to start shit again, can happily inform him.
The best part is with a business like that, I wouldn't even want to run events at them because I think sexy car washes are stupid. I think car wash businesses are stupid. Like to do them like very over the top and dramatically.
I think
But
just normal car washers.
But-
is
but my
fine,
point is,
unless
like-
it's good to clean money.
But my point is, like, I would only have a few people on the books, not even make them work it there, and just every day put $50, $50, $50, $50, $50.
Yeah.
Car wash, car wash, car wash, car. Random names with the employee tied down,
Yeah.
and basically use it as a company that's never ran, never used, never worked, just has a couple of employees on the roster, and it are literally just essentially Smurfs within the company that just clean the money.
Mhm.
Because that was.
Yeah, would be good.
That was one thing that I was trying to get my Pitbull to do for Pegasus, was to basically get her to start a company that was a temp agency, and just every time we needed to push money through it, have her do various temp agency activities on the books, and then a couple in person to just kind of wash money through it.
Yeah, I just like being prepared. No, GT seems like one of those who can start beef because the sky is blue.
Yeah, that's true. You know, speaking since I'm sure he's losing a war to the Uwu Cats. He's also at war with Harmony now,
Yeah.
by the way.
What?
I found that out today. I was
What?
laughing my ass off, actually.
Can he not hold his own against an actual gang that he just fights with?
He literally lost a
Local
war to
business?
Big Pussy 1v5. Then I guess lost a war to the Cats at Uwu Cafe, and has moved on to a
Yikes.
mechanic shop
What
where
the
where they were literally sitting there laughing about it at the mechanic shop. Like,
A reputation's never been lost.
like, you know.
Jesus Christ. You can call me your dumb wife all you want, but at least I'm not out here starting beef with kittens and mechanics.
That's true.
What the fuck?
That's very true.
Do you think there was a specific cat in Woo Cafe he also just had a personal thing with?
I hope so. I really hope so.
You tell Whiskers I'll talk to him soon. Real fucking soon.
Whiskers is really stepping on my material game. He chopped a few cars without telling me.
You know how much that cat tree's worth?
See, my you know, look, my dream scenario would be that OTT mistook Rat Boy for a cat, and then blame the Uwu Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my
You've got
dream
so many
scenario of
cats,
how a
why
war
haven't
started.
you taken him out?
Yeah.
Cats love rats.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I have an idea that I want, that I think would be fun, but it's definitely not something we could do anytime soon.
What is it?
Once again, stays between us. But basically, to throw, and it goes without saying. I know your boy. I know you even said like your boy likes doing plans like this. So I'd like to say that, so I don't, you know what I mean?
He won't yoink them. He takes pride in the ones he comes up with.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
I just
not
don't
going
want
to
you to even
him
tell
anyway.
him. Perfect.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I know. But anyway, I had this idea. I don't know how hard it would be or like how stupid it would be. I'm gonna preference this by saying it is a very dumb idea. I'm just gonna preference it. But throwing a masquerade ball on the yacht and simultaneously robbing the yacht while pushing drugs at the party. So doing a 2-in-1 where you're constantly pushing drugs while throwing a masquerade ball while robbing the yacht.
That'd be great. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. See, I like coming up with plans, and that's why I like having somebody like Mickey, because I bounce a lot of ideas off of him, and then we'll, like, come up with them.
I also love the idea of just like getting a ton of speedboats and parking them around it and claiming that's how you brought everybody to the party, but every person at the party could jump on one and dip if they wanted to. A couple in each speedboat, and they won't know which combo to chase. Because the person with the actual loot could be in any one of them. It would take a while, but it'd be totally worth it. That's the other thing. I have no issue spending an irrationally long time to set up a plan either.
Yeah, I feel like some people do, though.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
It'd be
but
so
I'm
fun.
saying I think some people do. Like me and my boys literally spent an hour and a half literally setting up a job, and the job was taken. Nobody really had an issue with it.
I guess that is fair.
Like,
yeah.
that sucks, right? But nobody had an issue with it because we'd rather have something cool than something stupid.
Yeah. That's true. Ever tell you about the time I stood in a jewelry store just to scare somebody?
Nice. No, you
I
haven't.
I stood there for almost 2 hours dressed and pretending to be a local because cops are dumb and forgot to lock the doors. This was before the economic collapse.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just want to fuck with somebody. So I stood there acting like a local with Lexi also acting like a local in the store and waited forever for somebody to come rob jewelry. And this is back when jewelry was hit almost constantly.
Yep.
Every single time it was available. And so I stood there and waited for ages. And finally, someone who sounded suspiciously like Mel showed up with a huge group and starts robbing the shit out of the place, not realizing that we're there. And then we ended up getting kind of nervous that somebody was going to shoot us if we didn't move, because they usually wanted the locals to get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
It'd scare them a bit and they'd all go running off. But I think one of them punched Lexi and we had to give it up. But I've never heard so much laughter and chaos by us doing that. We immediately became hostages, but it
Yeah.
was totally worth it. It was super fucking funny.
I think
It was
some of my
so worth it for such a short reaction.
I'm sure you know I'm Chaos Incarnate, and some of my favorite are when it hasn't happened yet since the economic collapse, but I pray it happens one day I'm on a job. I love it when PD doesn't think that I'll kill a hostage.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had cops sit there and not honor demands because they don't think we'll kill the hostage, and then me and Lang will sit there and
You're
say,
like, "Welp."
"Fuck them," and then put down the hostage, and then start a giant shootout.
I mean, that's the point of the hostage.
Yeah, there's also been I forgot, it might have been with Sizz, where one cop will show up, not have backup, and will be mouthy, and we'll just push him and put him down and then dip. Because that sounds like some shit Sizz would do with me.
It's kind of unfortunate that it relies on whether jobs are taken or not.
Yep, I know. That's the only thing that sucks
That's-
about having giant plans.
If it were more secured, you could have, you know, plans that take hours to set up and then have like your alright, let's fucking go moment. But now it would just be considered a waste of time if you aren't even able to do it.
Yep. Yeah, like Bobcat, I think I told you I really want to do it and I haven't been able to. Is very much you thermite in, you kill people, or you kill like 6 guards, and then you thermite in again, I guess, right? And instead of money or cash, you just loot a bunch of weapons and explosions, like and bombs.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get like C4s, parachutes, AKs, pistols, Uzis, Mac, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, you push out of the Bobcat with that stuff. And something that Mickey and I I threw out an idea, and Mickey had an idea, and he wanted to like combine them, was I wanted to, he has an idea that I really fucking want to do, where basically everybody goes with nothing to the Bobcat, and has to use what they get from Bobcat.
Oh shit.
Like
yeah,
a rat
that'd be
plan.
good.
Where
Mhm.
like, you have to use what they get. So if you get...
Hope for the best.
If you get grapple guns, you have to grapple to escape.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
If you get AKs, you have to use the AKs. You can't use any other gun. If you get a C4, you gotta use the C4.
Oh god.
And then he also had a plan where I think like he had some sort of plan that involved like getting away. But I told him one thing I really wanted to do was there's 2 C4. It used to be at least 2 C4s Bobcat.
Mhm.
And I wanted to take 1 C4 and as I'm leaving just say, go fuck yourselves and chuck the bomb at the cops and blow them up and then dip. Or then hold out at Bobcat. And he wanted to combine it with one of his plans because he thought it would be like absolute chaos.
Yeah, I look forward to when I can actually do stuff, and then it'll give me a better idea of how, you know, how it usually goes, and then come up with plans.
Yeah, well, I hope you do realize is like...
It's hard to come up with a plan for something you've never done before.
Yeah, well, I do genuinely hope you realize, like, you know, you're always welcome in my life.
Okay.
I just never know what you're interested in fully. And yes, I know you've told me in the past, but like, I've also brought up stuff in the past and be like, hey, let me know when you're free. Or let me know when you'd be interested.
Statement, I'm up for anything at this point.
Okay, good to know. I also know you have a
Mhm.
specific order in which you want to do stuff, so that also throws me off sometimes too.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get to do that necessarily. I mean,
Well-
we'll put it this way: it's my preferred method. But if somebody offers me one and I'm comfortable with the people, and
I mean,
they
if you
won't
give me a few,
hate me if I ruin something, then I'm down.
if you give me a few days, I might actually have safe crackers for us to fuck around with.
Mhm,
So
I
you
mean, I
can
could probably
start with a
just buy
store.
some from GSF. They're probably sitting
Yeah,
on a
but
mountain
fuck
of 'em.
buying them, right?
Okay.
Look, I'm just saying, like, trust me.
But I feel like GSF would just give me some, to be honest, if they're not using them.
True, I guess. Let me put it like this: Bjorn is said he can make so many. He can get a hold of so many safe crackers nowadays that if he gets extra tonight, he's literally just gonna give them to me. Like, he does not care.
You want to know something fucked up and dumb? I've always like dreamed of trying just to see if it would work or not, but is one that probably wouldn't. I might have to do it with Freddy.
Okay.
Freddy's down for the dumb shit. I think this would mostly, I don't know, you could probably do it with others, but probably mostly the vault, which I think would be hilarious, but I don't know, because it's only one that you actually have like technically 2 ways out, even if most people just leave through one, right? Can you
Sure.
go out the back door, like the side door?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. If you swing by the vault, like they're
Like,
all
they'll
kind of at
cover
the front.
both for sure.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try and find a way where you could. I guess there are probably ways you probably can't, but trying to get like 1 or 2 people to basically take the loot, be largely unseen by cops initially, and literally join the cops and act like they are working the scene with them. And ride with the cop until they can literally get out of the car and leave.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't work. But
It probably wouldn't, given outfits and whatnot, right?
yeah. Well, not even given
But
outfits.
would be hilarious to see if you could actually manage it. Because if they're so tunnel visioned on what's happening at the bank, right? Especially if you time it for when they're leaving with the hostage and they just hop in the car, they may not notice for quite a while.
True, but I guess my point is like, if you want them to get the loot, that's the issue.
Yeah, that is the worst
Like, if you
part.
didn't want them to get the loot, it would be more feasible. But to have the
Mhm.
person dressed up like that to get the loot is going to be difficult, especially because I'm pretty sure like loot shows up on you.
Oh, like in a
Yeah.
you take a duffel bag from the bank or
Yes,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure I had
Mhm.
money bags earlier that were like, maybe not the money bags, but I do know like it varies. Like I'm pretty sure there's heavy ones that go on your back and shit.
Hey, I mean, they could still try to take the cops hostage in their own cars.
Yeah, that's more likely.
Get
yeah.
the units off of them. It'd be pretty cool to try, because then they wouldn't even have to be physically inside the bank to try and pull that off.
Yeah, I've always
I always think about it because I get really tunnel visioned on stuff. So it makes me wonder if cops are more tunnel visioned, particularly if you do it exactly when they're bringing the hostage out and you're getting in the cars.
I'm gonna be honest. I think nowadays it probably wouldn't work. I think that would be one that's more likely in the old days. But like nowadays, when you have like 12 cops, 14 cops on a vault, you're bound to get
Yeah,
caught
maybe
out. You know
not
what I
for the
mean?
vault. But if they don't have to be in the place, you could try it with any other job that has a lower response than the vault does.
But
'Cause
with
the vault
multiple
has
exits
just
and stuff?
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because like you do have so many cops, but at the same time, would that make it easier to differentiate or harder?
Well, my point is like if you want them to get the loot, they're gonna have to be inside, come outside, and then blend in. But one cop is bound to see somebody dressed like a cop leave the bank.
No. They would be people who aren't even in the bank. It wouldn't be the looters, because like you said, that wouldn't work
Yeah.
out.
The other issue right now is like these plans, people just counter the banks now. Like,
Yeah.
that's also a big issue, right? Like I'm not
It's
even.
unfortunate.
Can I? I'm not even kidding. Can I tell you the funniest thing in the world today? Somebody calls up Tony and I guess asks about the lower vault, and he goes, "Yeah, you can do it, but I'd really recommend strapping up because people are countering lower vaults, and if you're gonna do that later tonight, I know X and his buddy Marty really love hitting people while they're doing jobs, so I would definitely gear up. Maybe have 4 on the inside and then 2 outside on roofs, right?" 8 hours later, X runs to the manor, screams on the radio and in front of me and Bjorn that the power's out, let's go counter the lower vault. Like, I'm not even kidding, Tony literally called it with the person.
It's weird.
But you get my
I
point
mean,
though, right?
It's just a dog world right now.
Yeah.
With all jobs apparently.
But you get my point, right? Like, it's that predictable right now. Like, my point is, like, Tony literally predicted who would do it and that they would do it.
What if you use that though?
What do you mean?
I would just love to see, like, 3 people trying to hit like a bank or something. Stage your other 3 guys to come act like they're trying to loot your shit from you hitting the bank and escape. So they'll probably follow. I mean, they'll obviously try to tell both of you, but they'll probably prioritize whoever they think has the actual stuff.
To be honest, I think the issue in most of these scenarios is most of these countered banks end with bloodshed and dead bodies.
Yeah.
Because what happens is people are held up in the bank, and then the other group rolls up, sees they're doing the bank, and then starts saying either surrender the loot or get shot. And they say, of course we're not going to surrender the loot. And then all hell breaks loose.
Sure. I just think it would still be fun to try and pull off. Like
Yeah. But then the issue...
gang beef.
Then the issue
My
becomes,
favorite.
if you fake a counter, what if your fake counter gets countered? And now you have 6 people just claiming you guys.
Then, you know, cops don't understand what the fuck's going on just as much as no one else does. And the people who are encountering, you know, whichever 3 they think they're going after are gonna get turned around on by 6 and not realize. Be very confusing for everyone.
So, just to clarify, by the way, you said you're down for anything, because I asked you to clarify.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to give me a little bit of patience here, because I'm not always I'm gonna be hesitant to reach out.
You're just clarifying, I understand.
I know, but I'm just gonna say, like, I'm gonna be hesitant to reach out when you do get upset with me for calling, when you say you're busy. And you tell me you're busy.
I will try to be kinder.
Okay, because if you tell me you're busy, I assume you're busy, and I try to only call in situations that I know are important. And yes, there are definitely times where I call frustrated that we can't finish something. And I'm willing to admit that, and that's my fault. That's on me. But I hope you at least see where I'm coming from.
I understand. I will do better.
And I will also do better.
Easy.
Cool. Because there's like, you know, like a lot of the times I will shoot the shit with Saab and just boost. You know, so I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in. You'd also need a dongle, which you can't apparently use.
Yeah, I don't even know. My primary issue is I don't know who to talk to.
I got you.
I'll figure it out.
Well, I told you to try to email me about it if you need help or something.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, because there's that stuff, and then there's, like, obviously chopping, which you're already aware of. And then there's, like, the stores, and the banks, and the jewelries, and... Honestly, I've two-manned a jewelry before. I'm not gonna lie, me and Speedy don't get to hang out often, and the one day we were sitting there, and Speedy had a thermite. And he was like, do you just want to hit this jewelry? And I go, sure. So we literally go on my hexer, I one-shot the thermite. It was the first time I've ever done thermite in the city. One-shot it. We ran in without a hostage, robbed it, and then dipped on the motorcycle before cops showed up.
Damn. Yeah, like, as long as something's, like, fully explained to me top down,
well,
I'll do better. And as long as it's clear that, like, I will be taking a shut up and do what I'm told kind of role for
yeah, I mean, that's
learning
kind of
how to do stuff and being more observational and doing what I'm told.
That's kind of perfect with Mickey, because I think he's very much like... Okay, let me put it like this. When me and Mickey and the boys do plans, and Mickey's, like,
Drill
leading the plan,
sergeant.
he'll be like, alright, I want everybody to sit here. Everybody stand here. I want everybody to grab the GPS. I want everybody to go to this location. This is where we're going to start. We're going to go to this location. And now once we get to this location, there will be something waiting here. You know what I mean? Like, step by step by step by step. And then, like, you know, I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, because, like, I even said to him, I'm like, he's like, all right, Denzel, we're doing the Bobcat. You said you one-shot 2 thermite earlier, so guess what? You're doing the Bobcat for this one, buddy. And I was like, yeah, but I've never done the Bobcat thermite, and it's the 7x7. I haven't done it yet. And he was like, okay, well, you're going to do it.
Good luck.
Because I'm going to sit with the helicopter. And I was like, yeah, but, like, if I fuck up, we're probably going to need you. And he's like, no.
No, you can do this. I believe.
Like, all right. And then, like, later he was like, well, if you fuck up, Lang will at least be there, and he should be able to push it if worse comes to worse. And then Lang didn't show up. Because I think Lang was very busy today.
Yeah.
But... And then anyway, it ended up being hit, like, 10 minutes before he got there, so... But yeah.
I can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure Sis did something fucking dumb as far as, like, staging a gang fight on well, what you referred to as Lean Street, but I'm pretty sure he staged something where they were like, I don't know if they were doing a bank truck or something, but they were like basically staging a huge gang shootout on that cul-de-sac. And cops
Definitely
were
was a
watching
bank
them,
truck.
but they didn't come down and do anything.
Definitely a bank truck.
They thought it was a gang shooting.
Yeah, I had some cool ideas for a bank truck I wish I could have done before they changed. I really wanted to dress... I wanted to kidnap like 10 people or 15 people and dress them all up the same. And then have the
Yeah.
robbers also dressed up that way. But instead of it being a job, like a normal job, have it be a bank truck. So that way when PD responds to mag dump the bank robbers, they have to mag dump 15 civilians.
You want to sit with me?
Sure.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody does that stuff for like dressing up like the hostages and going out on foot, or like everybody going in the same car.
Yeah,
I
they'll
wanted to
burst
do it
out
for a
and
bank
confuse
truck
everyone.
just because I knew PD would literally slaughter every single person, not think twice, and then have like 10 lawsuits on their hands.
Yeah.
You know?
Can you hear me okay?
Sure, I can.
Okay, because I'm whispering.
I'm yelling
Why are you yelling?
so you can hear me,
I can hear you just fine, Denzel.
but I like to yell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy. Ugh. Hello?
Give me a second. I'm really confused by something. Hold on.
Okay. I figured she needed a second. Whoa. Yeah, that masquerade party I want to run by Mickey. That definitely has to be a Mickey and Lang idea, though, that I have to run them by. Because I think it would be so fun. I think it'd be so fun to push coke at a yacht job at a masquerade ball, essentially. That's what I'm saying. So it hits two birds in one stone to help out Mickey and Lang with that shit. I also think it would be smart for all the robbers to have suppressors in case anybody on the boat snitches. You could just dump them. You can just shoot them in the head with a suppressor and dump them in the ocean if they start snitching or tell the cops about what's actually going on. So it could be like it would honestly be like a hitman mission within roleplay with pushing drugs. Yep, exactly, Gloss. I think like Mickey's perfect to like bounce shit off of because Denzel and Ricky used to constantly do crazy shit. So like Mickey will also keep some of the crazy shit I come up with in check if it's too crazy for a plan. You know? Mickey is super mild Ricky to balance shit out. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just nervous, I think. I just don't want to let people down or have people be upset at me.
Yeah. I understand that. But you also have to realize, like, Somebody that just listens and knows their place is just as valuable as somebody that handles driving and negotiating, because there are definitely people that don't do that. Like, you don't have to do thermite. You don't have to hack. You don't have to be an amazing driver. You don't... You know.
Yeah, but you know me. I like feeling like a valuable part of a team.
You like going the extra mile, I know. But I'm saying, because you go the extra mile, you often undervalue yourself without that extra mile. And I'm saying you're very much somebody who is very good at listening when you want to listen in a situation. Especially if you know it's not your expertise. So that is also very much a valuable asset. So you shouldn't feel like you shouldn't force yourself to become even more valuable, because that in and of itself is a value. And I feel like you undervalue that. Because, you know, you're not hacking or driving or shooting or, you know.
I think it also has to do with the way people view me. I mean, there are people in my own gang who still classify me as civilian, despite not having any idea what you and I do with our free time. Well, not free time, but businesses and stuff. And like, yeah, obviously my strengths are much more civilian, but by no means does that not mean that we're
Don't
not
you
having...
literally get your gang suppressors and thermite?
Yep.
Yeah,
well,
I think that's...
referred to me earlier as a civilian.
Yeah, I think that's just your gang's dumb. Yeah. You literally are getting suppressors. You're not a civilian.
You make a good point.
Like, I'm sorry, but that logic is pretty brain dead. Just because you don't do loud crime doesn't mean you're not a civilian. I didn't do loud crime for a very long time. And while, yes, I publicly would appear clean and would publicly be a civilian, I still pushed cocaine by the brick and
That's
guns by
exactly
the
what
clap.
popped into my head when she said it. I was like, oh. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the times that I was making cocaine from scratch.
Yeah, I mean, that just means you're good at what you do, honey.
You know what? That's true. I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
Yeah, I mean, take it from somebody who
Very
is...
uneducated opinion.
Take it from somebody who has very much been the loud person that everybody knows me as, reputation-wise, but also take it as somebody who not many people realize was a very quiet person when I need to be. And the amount of people that just knew me as a civilian and didn't realize the amount of horror I was capable of while being a civilian with a clean record was very much an asset, because I was on good terms with literally everybody, and my house was full of like 20 bricks of cocaine and like AK-47s and LMGs.
Yeah, I thought it was quite odd. It was all over buying the racing dongle.
Really?
Yeah, no, she didn't. Oh god.
Did I do what you did to me last time? Sorry, I wanted to drink coffee while I sat with you.
I can't.
Okay, do you want to move tables?
See.
You want to move tables?
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you want to be extra cute, honey, even though you're just
I am extra cute
normally, if you drink a coffee, then sit down, you'll be drinking coffee at the table.
You know what? I can do that because, you know, women can. It's the year 2021.
Yeah, I can't believe I voted for
That's
that.
the year I could drink for coffee. What? Can't believe you voted for women to drink coffee.
I can't believe I voted for women to have coffee rights.
Oh. I can't believe you voted.
Ugh.
Hey, did you vote for me?
The first election? I wasn't in town the first election.
Oh.
The second one I did.
Nice. I just realized I'd never asked you that.
Yeah, the first election, believe it or not, I was not in town for the first 2 months you were mayor.
Wow.
They were a champ. Believe it or not.
Okay.
And then I came back in town and was memeing about running for mayor, since you weren't running, and got told that you were gonna run again and that you would be impossible to beat, even though I was memeing. And you seemed very valuable, and so I voted for you.
Blank say that?
No. You were also HOA.
So?
I helped start the HOA. So why would I vote for
No, I
a
thought you
cookie
meant,
face?
I thought you meant like didn't say it because I'm HOA.
No. I
I
meant
was like, as far as I was concerned, Lang just sang my praises all over town without ever talking to me about it. Oh my god. Good morning, sunshine. What the fuck? Yeah, we kind of figured. Seems like it, man. What the fuck? I mean, yeah. See if you can find 2 more awake to say yes. Otherwise, I might
you're not gonna
skip.
be up early to do this stuff tomorrow.
Yeah. Because it's very late. Yeah. Okay, just call me back. I can do what I like, Denzel.
I know. I just was looking forward to handling shit tomorrow. That's all.
Handling what shit?
The NBC shit, the Lexi shit you wanted to do, the fucking.
Yeah. Well, you said no rush on Lexi.
I
I'm
know,
not
but then
rushing.
there's also the NBC shit.
I know.
Knocking out
Next
shit.
table.
Huh. I just didn't think you were gonna be busy because it'd been a while.
Oh. This didn't go well.
How so?
Well. That's better.
Okay.
Perfect. Is there ever a time in life where Cy Carter just stops talking shit on Twitter?
Don't think so.
It's so nice here.
Yep.
Man, I really want us to have a coffee shop here. It's just so peaceful sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably my favorite place in the whole city to just sit and talk.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What?
So now we just have to kill time to see if you're gonna be busy, essentially.
Yeah, he's making calls.
Yeah,
so
'cause
he'll probably call me back in a sec.
Okay. I
I
went
doubt
from
he'll
thinking
find
you were
people.
free and wanting to go to sleep after this to you.
Bro, I have been with you for literal hours. What do you mean thinking I was free? I've been free. I've been with you for the past 4 hours.
I know. I'm not saying. I'm not even accused. What? Huh?
I wouldn't. You said I went from thinking you were free. Bitch, I've been free.
Yeah, I know.
I've been with you for 4 hours.
I know you were talking about going to sleep early so we can handle shit. That's all. Because you said you weren't busy. So that's why I'm just making sure, figuring shit out. That's all.
Well, it's coming across like you want me to feel guilty and not.
I'm not
do
trying
anything.
to. No, I don't want you to feel guilty. I like knowing things. I like actually having my days planned. I know you do not operate like me. I just like knowing things and knowing if I need to make sure I'm free at a certain time or clear my schedule. I prefer to operate like that. So, I was operating under the impression you were not doing that anymore tonight and that we might be able to get some shit done tomorrow that we need to get done. However, it's not an issue if you choose to do shit tonight. I'm just telling you what I was operating off of based off the past hour or two we were talking. Does that make sense?
Yeah, whatever.
You do realize I'm not upset, please, for the love of God. You do realize I'm not upset, please. You please tell me you don't think I'm frustrated, upset at you, or want to hate fuck you.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
I don't know, because you come up with all these things. What?
What?
You come up with all these, like, all this shit. Like, I'm not upset with you. What?
Now I'm upset with you.
What? What did I do?
Ugh. Boy, what the hell? Why would you say something like that?
But because I wanted to prove to you that I'm not upset, because I need to do that now.
Well, you sound like a whore.
I'm not a whore.
Well, it makes you sound like it when you say things like that.
How does that make me sound like a whore?
I don't know.
I guess
Makes
we're
you sound
just...
sexually promiscuous.
I guess we're just different people, honey.
Yeah, Denzel. We've always been different people.
I know, but like, I'm an aggressive person, okay? And I like to kill people.
Really?
And just like I like to be aggressive with you at home, sometimes when I get really riled up and angry, I just have this deep urge and attraction for you
I'm
sometimes.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I was just proving to you that I'm not upset.
What? You were just lecturing me about how you're an aggressive man.
I know, because that's just my natural person. I'm just naturally that way.
Ugh. Never again.
What?
Don't say
It
weird
made
shit.
you realize I wasn't upset with you, so...
I already knew you weren't.
Well, I can never tell. So I needed to do it to make sure I knew that you weren't thinking I was upset.
Kind of a freak.
I don't understand what the problem is.
I know.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, John.
okay.
Wanted to say thanks for being so
Okay,
fucking
cool.
weird that I felt it necessary to
I
add
will
boy
meet you
what the hell to
guys
Kiva's
whatever.
Kiva flower.
Okay. See you as soon as I can.
What up, Abram?
Which should be pretty soon. Yeah, I think I'm mostly ready. I just need to change. Actually... Yeah, I'm good. I got food. My shoes off. Oh, no, I remember. I remember. Okay.
Okay, so you're doing this?
Bye.
You're doing this now?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm just gonna go sleep here, I guess.
Here.
Yep.
I can drop you off at home.
It's fine.
You don't want to keep... What?
What?
You want to ride with?
I just was hanging out with you, honey. I don't have... I'm just going to sleep now.
We can hang out till we get home.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
What? We're not home yet.
Okay.
Why are you doing that?
What do you mean?
You sound upset that I'm doing this.
I'm not. I'm just saying I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You sound it.
Well, I'm not. So. Hope you enjoy yourself,
not.
and I hope you have a lovely night.
Like, actually?
Yes, honey.
Not like when guys are like, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys, and girls are all like, okay, have a great time.
It's honestly just me, to be honest. So, don't worry about it.
What do you mean it's just you?
No, I took it as you said, like, you weren't doing this at all. Because you said the person went to sleep for the night. And so I got
excited, honey.
I know they do. So what I'm saying is, I got excited for us to handle shit tomorrow, and we're just not going to be able to.
You don't know that I'm not gonna just kill myself on no sleep and wake up early anyway.
But my point is, it's unlikely. So it's literally as simple
That's
as...
not unlikely.
Oh,
I barely sleep.
I don't need this to be an argument. I'm just saying it's literally... I hope you have a great time.
You make your mind up about stuff that might not even be true, and I need you to stop it because it causes a lot of problems.
Okay, well, regardless, I
You've made up your mind about this, and that's not necessarily what's even gonna happen.
Okay, well, I genuinely hope you have a lovely night. I will talk to you tomorrow. And yeah.
Okay.
Did I do something wrong?
I just hope you heard what I just said.
I did, but once
I love
again,
you.
shit changes, so yeah, I love you too. Hey, chat. Do you know Apex Gaming PC sponsors the stream? Apex Gaming. Sorry, I had to respond to something. Apex Gaming PCs is actually the company that built my computer. As the kid, it's what I stream on today. They make quality computers, and I would definitely recommend going to ApexGamingPCs.com and use code Borowski if you need a computer. You'll save money on your computer, as well as support me in the stream, as well as work with a company that is honestly very personable. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even kidding. I genuinely am not kidding. I bring it up almost every time because it actually blew me away because it was one of the first sponsors I've ever dealt with, where they actually knew what I did, knew that I roleplayed, and knew my character arc that was going on. And they're based in Philly. So it was very cool. It was definitely very cool. And actually a nice experience. And they're very good people. So I would actually really recommend checking them out and using code Broski, save some money. And it supports your boy. So... So, Is Blau live at this hour? Bro, Blau's... Alright, we're gonna raid Blau. I had a lot of fun with Blastoise today. I'm gonna raid Blau. So yeah, go send Blau some love. He's on Apex.
Gotta push.
Yeah. Love you guys. There's the Discord. And yeah. Feel free to follow if you're new to the stream. And love you guys. Have a good one. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.